repeatedly here on NWA-TNA. In speaking to NWA officials, it was explained to me that they want closure with this situation, and as a result, there will be no automatic rematch clauses in the contracts for this match. NWA execs say we're going to settle the score tonight, once and for all, between these two teams.
And it starts out like they always do. Pure action right from the beginning.
Look out right here at the table. The Wildcat, Chris Harris. Oh, he's got slashed since he first into the table, then into the safety rail, and repeatedly raining down left hands to the back before he's stopped by a low blow.
Well, just in Slash's defense, he had no other choice there. He had to get him some breathing room, and look at this. These guys have put on the greatest tag team matches we've ever seen. These four, and so many people have different opinions on who should be the champions. It's almost like the Hagler-Leonard fight. Everybody will tell you they have a different opinion on who won. And that's how these guys are every single time they've been together.
NWA officials say let's find out once and for all who's the better team between these two, and that's why this final showdown was scheduled.
No rematch. So
the Disciples again, they've got James Storm face first into one of the title belts.
And Bulldozer Brian Lee just slammed Wildcat Harris right into the chair.
Father James Mitchell directing traffic. What a reversal by Storm. There goes Slash into the safety rail. Meanwhile, Brian Lee is choking the life out of Chris Harris.
I'm going to tell you something. This is a brawl. This is a brawl, folks. Unbelievable right here. Holy cow. Did you see what Slash did right on the concrete to James Storm? Now he's wrapping him up. Oh.
Pulled back the cover. Sent him out onto that exposed concrete. And now choking the life out of him with one of the cables.
Oh my God! What a chair shot you all missed that Bulldozer Brian Lee threw on Wildcat Harris. Oh. I'll tell you what, these four have never ceased to entertain as far as that goes. There's a hatred out here, Mike. This is a rivalry. I mean, there's no like for anybody in any sense of the word out here.
Incredible bad blood between these two factions. And at this point in time, the Disciples are in control.
Look at Bulldozer Brian Lee just choking the life out of Wildcat Harris.
Again, you see Mitchell with strategy while Belladonna is up on the ring apron.
I'd have to say that the new church is taking the momentum right here, Mike.
Yeah, certainly it has turned in their favor. I think thanks to Mitchell, Belladonna's interference, referee Scott Armstrong is put in a very difficult situation here.
How do you
control these four?
You know, it's great that you said it. See the cover there? These four. I mean, think about how Harris and Storm have changed since their first meeting with Bulldozer Brian Lee and Slash. They have changed because they had to fight fire with fire. They had to become almost as mean and animalistic as the Disciples of the new church are.
Yeah, they become more mean, more vicious, and more violent just to keep pace with the Disciples of the new church.
But one thing's for certain, they want their belts back. They feel like they're theirs.
James Storm fighting for his life, trying to get the tag into Chris Harris, but you know, Harris isn't in much better condition than he is at this point.
He's been slammed with a chair in the face. He's been choked by Brian Lee's knees 3 times. He can't even get his breath over there. And right now, Storm is in trouble.
Slash dropping down. Throat first was James Storm across that top steel cable. Referee Armstrong for the count. Barely got a 2 count before Storm was able to kick out.
I'll tell you something. Lee and Slash are really putting in the team effort right here. It's not, a lot of times they tend to, both of them go one-on-one with the other two, not you know, going for the extra win, but they are just feeding off each other in this match.
Shoulder blocks by Slash, taking out the legs of James Storm as they continue to maul him, both one-on-one and two-on-one.
You gotta figure both these teams are thinking, and not that there's not great tag teams out out there to go against them, but these two have been the cream of the crop, these two sets of teams. And you have to be thinking, if you win the belt here tonight, you could be holding that title for a long time.
I agree with you. These two teams have separated themselves from the rest of the tag team pack in NWA-TNA. And which of these two teams will come out victorious in this final showdown? Up the DDT, nonchalant cover. Did not have great weight positioning that time, and I think that caught Slash. I think it cost him dearly that time as he went for the pin.
Golly, I'll tell you something. You talk about somebody that we have seen improve so much week after week, and Slash is one of them, and Brian Lee's another.
Oh, Brian Lee, he's got the fire, he's got the spirit tonight. Repeated elbow drops after coming off the ropes.
I gotta tell you something, Mike. I never thought they could top some of their previous matches, but I'm telling you, you are seeing a drive and a fire, and these guys like I've never seen right now, and I'm talking about Slash and Lee. They have totally taken control of this.
Another near fall for the disciples of the new church, Slash and Brian Lee, as they attempt to retain and hold on to those NWA World Tag Team Championship belts.
You know, I never thought I'd say something complimentary toward those two, but I am glad that they have not at this point aligned themselves with Vince Russo. They've at least kept their own way.
I think they have their own leader in Father James Mitchell.
Yes.
And we've talked for weeks about the trance, almost a hypnotic trance, a spell that he has over these two. I'm not even sure if they know that Vince Russo exists.
I don't either. I don't. As far as they're concerned, that's just more meat to them. Storm trying to fight back with Slash. You talk about, like, again, just has become an incredible dominant wrestler.
He telegraphed the back body drop. It cost him. Storm able to catch him with the boot.
But look how Slash is keeping Storm from getting over there. Just didn't lose focus at all, Mike. But now, what a kick!
Caught him. Referee Armstrong. Did he not see the tag?
What's going on here?
He didn't see it.
Scott Armstrong, it was a legal tag.
Whoa, Brian Lee's got a title belt out here on the floor.
Whoa.
Oh, Brian Lee just nailed James Storm with the championship belt. Hit him right between the eyes.
Again. I've never, the aggression that they are showing. The disciples of New Church are the champions. They feel it's their belt, and they don't want to give it up under any means.
Back in the ring, pinfall attempt.
Well, I'll tell you what, I know Harris came in there without the tag, but Slash had his feet on the ropes, using it for the pressure to
Yeah, at this point in time, I don't think we need to worry about America's Most Wanted illegally coming into the ring. After what we've seen for this entire match, the double teaming from the disciples of the new church, they need to do that. They need to step up.
Hey, there's no disqualification here. Nobody. The belt is on the line. Boy, James Storm has just absolutely taken a beating in there, Mike.
And Wildcat Chris Harris has recovered up on the ring apron.
It's almost like Slash and Lee, under the guidance of Father Mitchell, has just goaded them into this final match and set it up to do it their way. Because they have truly come out better prepared.
So important that Storm survive this onslaught.
Yeah.
Regroup. Get Chris Harris into the ring.
Yeah, nothing can turn this around quicker than a fresh Chris Harris. I'll tell you something, he is...
And they had the tag. I guess referee Armstrong didn't see it after the collision.
Unbelievable.
They double team again.
All right!
Great counter move by Storm. Chris Harris screaming for his partner. He says, come on, get the tag in.
Storm's disoriented. He doesn't know where his partner is. He's going to the wrong corner.
Mitchell and Bella.
He's got it. He's got it.
Tag. And here comes the southpaw with fire.
Oh!
Measures him, catches him with the clothesline. Down goes Slash. Turns his attention to Lee, reverses it. Ducks the clothesline from Lee.
Whoa, man.
Caught him with the left arm lariat.
I'll tell you what, that's the kind of momentum change that America's Most Wanted needs if they have a chance to take the belt back. But again, Slash.
Super kick.
The Was that incredible? He just smashed his face.
Cover here. One, two, and no. I thought we had new tag champs.
You know, Father Mitchell has been here. Unusually quiet over here.
Now Belladonna getting involved again. Look at this Slash. Slash has got powder in his hands. The reversal. Oh, he threw it in his partner's eyes. There's the spear.
Here we go.
Cover one, two.
He got him. No, he fought it out.
Again, only two.
Oh, man. Great observation there by Wildcat Harris to notice the powder in Slash's hands and throw it into the eyes of Brian Lee. Oh, he's got a...
Missed the drop kick in the ring. Lee and Harris battle right here out here. Look at the sharpshooter. He's got the sharpshooter in the middle of the ring.
Oh, he's tapping out.
He's tapped out. Scott Armstrong, turn around.
He tapped out.
Mitch,
wait a minute.
Look at Mitchell with the spike.
He
hit him with the spike.
This is just going out of control, Mike.
Oh, no.
There it is. It's in his
Here's
hand.
the cover. No. No.
Oh, yes.
He got the shoulder up.
Wait a minute. Slash just took his belt off, and it's got spikes on it. Just beating him with it.
And again, Belladonna on the apron. Turn around, Scott.
That has been their strategy all along. Wait a minute. Harris got the belt from him. Oh. Armstrong again, because he was preoccupied with Belladonna, didn't know that Slash. Oh! Bulldozer Brian Lee.
Two. No, there's still life in America's Most Wanted. They won't give up.
I don't know if you noticed, but Lee took his belt and wrapped it around his fist and just slammed Chris Harris in the head with it. Oh, what a beautiful move by Storm. Another one. Oh.
This is it. Lee the cover. One,
two.
No! Broken up by Harris.
What an incredible match. We've seen it time and time again from these four, but I'll tell you something. This one is all on the line. Oh!
Reversal. Reversal by Harris.
Look
He's got the big man up.
He's got him.
Drops him down on his head. Covers him. One, two. No, not yet.
He fought it out.
Not yet. What an incredible series of near falls from both of these teams in this final showdown tag title match.
Slash enters the ring, grabs a chair. Oh my gosh, I don't know how they can still hold on. This match should have been over by both sides.
Steel chair wedged between the top and middle ropes.
Oh!
Roll up!
He got him!
He got him here! Oh no, he rolled through! Gonna try and catapult him. You can see him measuring
He
him.
does! Right into the chair. Man, I'll tell you what, the strength of Slash is surprising.
Slash now, there's the pin.
Two!
No, again only two.
Crowd on their feet, this is unbelievable. This is for the belts, Mike!
And this final showdown has lived up to the expectations. Now the question that we answer, who's going to survive between these two teams? Desperation boot by Storm. Catches Slash.
Wait a minute!
He's going to hook. Can Harris get to the top?
Wow!
Mitchell in it, but that's what we've been waiting to see. Here comes Harris off the top. Can he hit it?
Yeah!
Death sentence onto the chair.
One, two, and
Yeah, they did it. They did it.
The winners of the match, and new NWA World Tag Team Champions, America's Most Wanted.
Talking to Mike tonight. Mike, tonight, you want to you want to
Mike Barton busted the interview.
As Jarrett was letting you know, Mike, that he'll tell you what it's all about tonight.
It's the question we've been asking tonight. What's going on in the mind of Jeff Jarrett? And I guess we are going to find out later tonight. Barton, though, on the offensive.
I guess he got tired of waiting around and wanted to get this thing started as the bell's rung.
Mike Barton using that, the fist that have made him so famous.
But later on tonight, Mike, you are going to interview Jeff Jarrett in center ring after the X Division match and get to the bottom of this, I hope.
We hope to find out what it is all about, what's in the mind of Jarrett. Perry Saturn's been opened up by Barton. You know, Perry Saturn a couple of years ago won the Brawl for All competition in the WWF, defeating Steve Dr. Death Williams. Made him an overnight star in Japan. He's been wrestling for All Japan for years. Understand he's going to be headed to New Japan for a big tour with New Japan of the Orient, and Barton goes airborne off the top.
He does a little X Division right there, buddy, right off the top rope. Oh, this guy's a physical specimen.
You see the rising sun on his tights representing the fact that he does wrestle for New Japan. And boy, the fists of Mike Barton come into play early in this matchup. The attack from behind on Saturn. Now in the ring, Saturn again busted open. Look out, gonna take him up. Float over by Saturn. Oh, out of nowhere with a released German suplex.
Now this is two big brawlers right here, Mike.
They had their problems a week ago when Mike Barton came out and attacked Perry Saturn.
And what was that all about?
Obviously a plan from Sports Entertainment Extreme. What a way to debut and what a way to send a message to Perry Saturn, and that's just what happened. Another released German suplex. Series of these moves by Saturn.
I'll tell you what, though, Saturn is cut wide open over the eye, Mike. Just cut badly.
Trying to fight through that pain, trying to fight through the blood. Perry Saturn. Oh, man, is he opened up.
Oh!
Back elbow to the chest.
Power against power. Now Saturn go, oh, beautiful spin kick.
Mid-rope drop kick. And a 2 count for Perry Saturn.
Wow, that was awesome.
What a gutsy performance here. As he goes for the cross arm bar, the cross arm breaker. Gonna try and extend that arm. Try and break the elbow if he can of Mike Barton, and Mike Barton wisely makes his way to the ropes, gets the rope break. Now Saturn gonna send him off diagonally into the corner. Follows up and runs right into the boot from Barton. Barton out of the corner, levels him with a clothesline. Of course, Barton, not only a huge deal over in the Orient, former multi-time WWF World Tag Team Champion, very accomplished competitor in Japan and in the United States, and back to the fist again.
Momentum is switched right here as he just leveled Perry Saturn right in the face.
And that left hand to the midsection. What, Perry Saturn.
Andy Thomas trying to tell him to use an open hand, but he's not listening.
Saturn has been on the receiving end of a brutal beating here from Mike Barton.
Oh, look at that. You can see the blood pouring from Saturn's face.
It's a puddle of blood.
The crowd
in the middle of the ring.
Of course, at one time I thought Saturn had joined the new church, but obviously he didn't, and then he went and joined Sandman. Now he's kind of by himself here. I guess he's just independent.
Knife edge chop from Barton sends Perry Saturn reeling. Almost as if Saturn just hooked that top rope so he can stay on his feet. That's the only thing keeping him up right now.
He is absolutely dizzy right now. Totally out of it, Mike. I mean, look at his glazed eyes.
Into his eyes.
When you can see his eyes through the blood, they're just glazed. Wait a minute. Here's the comeback.
Oh, my. What a right hand. That one rocked him. The one that was on the jaw. Into the corner goes Barton.
Oh, man.
T-bones him out of the corner. Barton to his feet. Another big left, a big knockout punch. Down goes Saturn.
Check him.
He says to check him, and referee Andrew Thomas checking to see if he's still conscious.
Slowly, Perry Saturn's getting up. If Mike Barton will let him. No.
What a debut here for Mike Barton as far as his first official match with Sports Entertainment Extreme.
He's had the left just flowing today.
And as a result, the blood has been flowing from the head of Perry Saturn. And talk about allowing the blood now. Oh, my God. Allowing the blood to just drain out of the head of Saturn. drops him on his head, brainbuster style.
I mean, he just sat there and held Perry Saturn up there like he could have done it all night.
What a violent...
The strength of Mike Barton is impressive. I mean, that was unbelievable.
Just a violent spectacle, this match, and again measures him. It doesn't get much more brutal than this guy.
Look at Saturn's face.
Completely covered.
How is he even staying in this match? Oh, look at this. Oh, man.
Now that is a crimson mask completely covering his face and head.
Covering the tattoos there on his head.
Saturn trying to mount a comeback. How much blood loss can he take and still be able to fight back? And again, that left hand.
I'll tell you what, Saturn has taken about 20 or 30 left-handed blows, and now he's trying to...
Almost as if he challenged Barton to bring it on, and boy, is Barton bringing it on.
I guess he feels like it can't... Oh, man. I was going to say he feels like it can't get any worse, but Barton just leveled him again. Oh!
Saturn again tries to mount a comeback, tries to mount an offensive series of rights. Barton stops him, sends him off into the ropes. Saturn able to duck. Super kick to the chest, knocks him down.
There he comes.
Elbow drop, pin attempt.
2.
No.
Barton fights out. But finally, Perry Saturn has some sort of momentum here. Oh, man.
Twisting, drops him down, and another 2 count.
I don't know how much he's got left in his tank, though, Mike. If he's going to have to finish Barton off fast if he's going to win this match.
Obviously, the vision of Perry Saturn impaired, as well as his strength and stamina from the loss of blood, but he's able to get him up to his shoulders. Oh, driver by Saturn.
He's got him here. 2. Now he kicks out.
Kicks out. Well, Saturn scored an awful lot of wins in his career with that move. Barton back again with another left. Saturn trying to clear the blood out of his eyes. You can see the blood draining down into his eyes.
Oh, wait a minute. As Mike Barton was, I mean, the way he was moving his hand there, it was like in severe pain. Like he must have just hit him right in the bone.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Look how quickly he taps out. Almost as if he broke his hand with the punch.
The winner of the match via submission, Saturn. The following contest is sanctioned by the National Wrestling Alliance. When the bell rings, the man in charge, TNA official, Mr. Rudy Charles. And now, ladies and gentlemen, from the world-famous TNA Asylum in Nashville, Tennessee, it's time for your main event of the evening. Introducing first to the corner to my right, he is the challenger. He's being accompanied to the ring by Alexis and Julio. He weighs in at 244 pounds. From the Bowery, he is the #1 contender for the NWA Heavyweight Championship of the world. This is Raven.
So many questions to answer tonight in this match. Biggest one, will this be his destiny to become the champion?
And now introducing, from Hendersonville, Tennessee, since November 20th, he is the current reigning, undefeated, undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. This is Jarrett.
And an equal number of questions to answer when we look at the world's heavyweight champion. Can Jarrett keep his concentration level up? Can he stay focused? After all the mind games that we've had here, Don, over the course of the past couple of months, I don't think it's a stretch to say that at this point in time, he looks across the ring at his toughest challenger to date as NWA World's Heavyweight Champion, Raven.
Well, Mike, Jeff said it once best, I believe, a couple weeks ago. It was time to become the hunter, not the hunted. He had a bullseye on his chest and his back, and everyone was taking shots at him. Well, he finally just had to put it aside and become the aggressor, and it's on!
They lock it up, collar and elbow, in the opening minute of this great NWA World title match, and Jarrett has Raven pressed up against the corner, and Raven gets a clean break from the champ.
Think about their different styles, Mike.
Exactly, just where I was going.
Jeff, more of the traditional wrestler, and of course Raven, the hardcore, the brawler. So different, but yeah, I believe they're both going to be ready to do what it takes.
Who's going to be successful in this match? The competitor, the wrestler that dictates not just the pace of the match, but also what you just pointed out, Don. Who dictates the style of this match? And in the opening minute, it has been a wrestling match, and the high hip toss takeover by Raven, and the look on the face of Jeff Jarrett
It's obvious,
tells
Mike.
me that he's surprised that Raven is able to wrestle with him.
I'm going to tell you something. Raven is ready for this match. I believe more than any other match he's ever prepared for. This is the most important match he's ever been in. This is to become the NWA World Heavyweight Champion. What an entrance he made in January when he arrived on the scene.
And Raven tries to show up Jarrett on the mat, but Jarrett immediately gets to his feet, shoots him off into the ropes, and Raven takes a powder. He bails.
Oh, Jeff right kicks him right through the ropes. And takes over, shows that he can throw the best of a night as he slams him into the rail.
Not allowing Raven any downtime. Trying to take advantage of the shot is Jarrett, who sends the challenger back first into the steel safety rail.
Of course, the Gathering and Julio and Alexis are, of course, around the ring. And there you see right there, Jarrett's going to have to contend with that. That comes with it. He knows that.
And now you see not only Julio outside hooking the leg of Jeff Jarrett, but now Alexis distracting the referee, Rudy Charles.
And
While Julio... Well, you know what? They're both a help and a hindrance to Raven. Running clothesline by Jarrett sends Julio out to the arena floor. In the ring, a pin attempt by Jarrett on Raven.
I'll tell you what, that was incredible there. Wait a minute, here goes Jeff. Oh, he took them both out. He decided to be the hunter again. Wait a minute, here comes Raven. Oh, man.
I mean, it's great for Jarrett that he takes out both members of the Gathering, but at the same time, he just lost his focus, and that allows Raven to take control of this match.
I believe Jeff knows that it's early in this match. He's strong enough right now. He's got to take care of Julio and Alexis. He's got to make sure that they don't become a factor later on when Jeff's wearing down.
Raven challenges Jarrett, and then he's ready. Drop toe hold sends Jarrett face first into the steel steps.
Is Raven already? Already cut.
Split wide open as the challenger.
This is going to be unlike any heavyweight title match we've seen here at NWA-TNA. When Raven's there, throw out the rules.
And I can tell you on the opposite side of the ring, both members of the Gathering, Julio and Alexis, have a table in place.
Going to try to end this early. Raven would like nothing better than to humiliate Jeff Jarrett right here in his hometown. And he just slams him on the table. I believe Jeff's cut open, but yes, he is.
Both men bleeding from the head as
It's
Raven
already started.
follows up the advantage, driving down a series of vicious rights to the head of Jeff Jarrett.
Oh, wait a minute. Raven's going up high. And Jarrett is right there on the table. No.
Jarrett,
off of it.
able to escape, get off the table and roll back into the ring. Raven off the ropes, double sledge to the back. Quick pin attempt, got 1, 2. Jarrett kicks out at 2.
Can't really say who's had an advantage or a disadvantage at this point. They've been trading. But right now, Raven has it. Oh, wait a minute, he's got him.
Well, they're playing to their strengths. Remember the opening minutes of this match, it was a wrestling match, but now it has turned into a brawl, which at this point is favoring Raven, who connects with a knee lift, and you see the blood flowing down the head of Jarrett. You know, at what point is this going to be a detriment to him as far as his vision is concerned?
Right. You know, a lot of people say, well, the same thing's getting to Raven. I'd say Raven's more used to bleeding down his forehead. He knows how to handle it.
Julio hands a chair into the ring to Raven, but Jarrett gets back to his feet. Series of rights, and now to the ropes. Reversed by Raven.
Right into the chair.
Face first goes the champ into the chair. Pin attempt. Legs whip. Shoulders down. No,
Jarrett
shoulder
fights
off
it
at
out.
2.
I'll tell you something, Jeff Jarrett, though, so sharp, smart as a champion. He'll take every advantage he can. If he sees a chance to take a breath to get his momentum back, he'll do it. Oh man, just grinds him.
Knee to the back, drives Jarrett to the canvas, goes for the pin, and another 2 count. Raven back to the offensive with the rear chin lock now.
Trying to get Jeff to tap out.
You see Jarrett trying to fight through that pain, trying to fight through the pressure. While the gathering members at ringside, Julio and Alexis, look on.
As the blood dripping off of Raven right onto the back of the head of Jarrett. He fights himself back in. Oh, what a kick by Raven. What a knee.
And just as soon as Jarrett is able to mount a comeback, Raven stops him in his tracks, follows up the knee with a boot to the chest and that one to the head.
Mike, you know how I felt about it. I told you a couple weeks ago, I said it on Explosion. I just felt that Raven was mentally more prepared for this.
Sleeper hold applied by Raven. So many times we've seen Jeff Jarrett go to the sleeper hold. This time Raven applies it, but Jarrett is able to back him into the corner. Momentarily breaks the sleeper, but Raven follows right back up, cinches it in. Ring positioning at this point, pretty good for Raven. It's going to be difficult for Jarrett to get to the ropes to get the break, and now he takes him down.
The air has definitely left Jarrett's lungs. Oh man, Raven is toying with him right now, Mike.
Jarrett in trouble at this point. You can almost see the NWA World's Heavyweight title belt slipping out of his grasp, slipping out of his fingers. And think about Sports Entertainment Extreme. And if they are able to gain control of the NWA World's Heavyweight title, the power and control that they have here in NWA-TNA would be off the charts.
Jarrett's not ready to give it up yet, Mike, as he's fighting with everything he's got.
Jarrett fighting for the 50-plus-year tradition of the NWA World's title is to a knee. And now back to his feet. Oh! Drop down, the jawbreaker, and that blocks and stops the sleeper hold.
Caught Raven's jaw right on his head. Oh!
Went for a stunner-type move that time, but it was almost as if Raven just shoved him off to avoid the contact. But you can see that Raven is still feeling the after effects of that jawbreaker.
Look at the blood there on Jeff Jarrett. Both of them right now, it is going to become a detriment as the blood is flowing.
Referee Rudy Charles checking, putting in the count.
He started it.
Alexis and Julio, the members of the gathering from ringside, trying to cheer on Raven. Raven slowly making his way up.
So is Jarrett, but Raven's up first, and here it is.
First to his feet.
Oh, Jeff, what a right.
But Jarrett lands the first punch, and the second.
And the third. Oh, man.
Clothesline from him, takes him down. The champ sends Raven over.
Kick by Jarrett.
Nailed him with the drop kick. Julio.
He levels him.
Now Alexis in the ring.
Oh, no. No. You don't belong in there tonight. Oh, Jarrett is taking control right here.
Jarrett, desperation, and Zaguri. The follow. 1, 2. Oh, shoulder up and 2 by Raven. Referee Rudy Charles has had to look the other way, I think, at the interference on the part of the gathering here, because he wants to have a decisive winner in this match. Catapult to the corner goes Raven.
Now he's got him at 1, 2. Oh, what did you see how Raven kicked Jeff in the head there?
To break up the pin.
He sure did. I'll tell you what, these guys are going to have to pull everything out of their bag of tricks. Oh, what a kick by Raven.
Desperation super kick. Caught
1,
Jarrett.
2.
Legs hook. And another near fall, another 2 count for the challenger.
Mike, it's been everything you expected. It's been a brawl. It's been a wrestling match. It's been everything.
And this incredible capacity crowd has been on their feet for this match. From the
There it is. Here it is.
Here's the pin.
1, 2. No. I thought it was over.
I think everyone did here at the Asylum. Jarrett so close to retaining the NWA World's title, so close to putting away his toughest challenger.
Oh!
DDT.
Beautiful move by Raven.
I don't know whether he caught him with it. No.
Did he get it?
Again, only 2.
kitchen state. The crowd on their feet, standing room only.
Telegraphed the back body drop, did Raven. Allows Jarrett to connect with first.
They come flying out of the ring!
Running clothesline that sends both men over the top rope, crashing down the field here at the asylum.
Oh, man. Both of them trying to get their bearings. Jeff Jarrett's getting to his feet. Alexis was trying to help Raven, but Jarrett runs him off.
Jarrett remains focused on the task at hand, and that's the challenger.
And there
Raven
it is.
positions him on the table.
Oh.
Repeated rights by Jarrett to the
And
side of
he's
the head of
going
Raven.
up top.
Jeff Jarrett, the
Here
world's
he
champ,
goes.
moving high risk.
Oh,
Julio from
Julio.
behind, cheap shot. Jarrett trying to fight him off with back elbows.
And he does. He knocks him back.
Jarrett,
He's gonna go. Here it is. Oh!
dropped the
Smashes
elbow.
him through the table.
Drove him right through the table.
We gotta see that again.
We have to.
Look at this. Perfect. Oh, man. That hurts just looking at it.
The 238 plus pounds of the world's champ coming off the ring ropes, crashing down, sending Raven through the table. Did that weaken Raven enough?
It
Won't
had
allow
to.
Jarrett to pull it away.
Here he goes. He's got it.
Jarrett motions to the crowd. DDT. He's going to try and beat Raven with his own move. Pin attempt, arm across.
1, 2, oh, wait a minute. Alexis pulls him out.
Again.
Oh,
Rudy Charles sending the guy out of the ring. I think
telling him to
sending
go.
back.
Sitting him out.
Julio and Alexis backing up at the orders of referee Rudy Charles, who, like the rest of us, have had just enough of them.
Oh, man.
No. Contact made.
Oh,
And the low blow
Both
by
of
Raven.
them.
Referee didn't see it. There was contact with the referee and Jarrett. Rudy Charles down on the floor, and Raven the low blow in the ring.
Jarrett connected with a low blow of his own simultaneously. It's what we got here.
Whoa.
We got the disciples of the new church.
Ringside, Harris Brothers and Mike Sanders, Sports Entertainment Extreme. Here come the disciples of the church.
They're just brawling out here.
They're here to counter Sports Entertainment Extreme. I don't think they're necessarily here to help Jeff Jarrett,
No.
but it might work out that way. Raven. Oh no, Raven positioning and calling from the back. And here comes the Extreme Revolution. Oh no.
New Jack.
Oh no.
There's no way.
I don't believe it. Raven's
No.
plan. Raven's plan is working.
No way can Jeff overcome these insurmountable odds.
DVD by Saturn. The Extreme Revolution. Saturn. And he's handing handcuffs to Raven. Sandman, New Jack, just incredible all in the ring.
It just goes to show you that Raven has no conscience. Raven will do anything he can to become the champion.
Oh, they're handcuffing the world's champion. Oh, no. Referee Rudy Charles completely knocked out at ringside.
Oh, man.
Now what? Oh, look out.
No!
The super kick concerto using the steel chairs. Oh, we got to take another look at that, Keith. Keith, is there any way we can look at the replay of that?
The Extreme Revolution. Look at this.
And here it is. They hold Jarrett. He's handcuffed, for God's sakes. He's handcuffed. You talk about no conscience. Raven, steel chair in hand. Oh, God. He's defenseless.
No way, we don't have a referee. No.
Lights out. The lights out. What the hell's going on here?
What may have just saved Jeff for the moment. Wait a minute. Sabin!
The innovator of Extreme is back. Sabu.
You gotta be kidding me. Jeff Raven!
And keep in mind, Jarrett's still handcuffed.
He's still handcuffed. Sabu saved him for the moment.
Yeah, look how gutsy Raven is, motioning to him to get up. Absolutely defenseless, driving right hands into the head.
Like I said earlier, Mike, he has no conscience. Use any means he can to win this championship, as Jarrett is still handcuffed behind his back. He's defenseless, Mike.
And Jarrett in trouble again at this point with Raven. The blood flowing down his head, has the steel chair. Jarrett able to avoid the chair. Just hit him. Here's the pin.
He's trying to get it.
Rudy.
One.
Oh, God. NWA rep Bill Behrens from the back has just brought down a key for the handcuffs. That universal key, referee Rudy Charles has it. And he's unlocking the handcuffs of Jarrett, but Raven won't let him.
Hold on. No way. Has he got him unlocked?
What is this?
Is Raven unlocking him?
That's exactly what he's doing.
What are you doing?
Raven is unlocking the handcuffs. What the hell is this all about?
He's done it.
I'm in an absolute
I
loss.
am too.
Is there a method
No, I
to
think
this madman's
Mike,
madness?
he just wants to add insult to injury. What a better way to beat Jarrett. To unlock the handcuffs and then take him, and here it goes.
Oh no, Raven effect. Look at him soak up the ball. He drops him down.
Here it
Here's
goes.
the pin.
1, 2. Oh, he fights it out.
What? How did he do it?
I don't know.
How did Jarrett get the shoulder up?
And Raven's gonna do
Raven
it
effect
again.
again. Reversal.
Oh, it's a strong. 1, 2. He's out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is sanctioned by the National Wrestling Alliance in cooperation with Total Nonstop Action Entertainment Incorporated. When the bell rings, the man in charge, TNA senior official, Mr. Rudy Charles. And now, ladies and gentlemen, from the world-famous TNA Asylum in Nashville, Tennessee, it's time for your NWA Total Nonstop Action main event of the evening. Introducing, first of all, challenger number 1. He's from the Bowery. Weighing in today at 241 pounds, the former number 1 contender for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship, this is Raven. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing challenger number 2. From Gainesville, Georgia, he weighs in at 215 pounds and is the number 1 contender for the NWA Heavyweight Championship of the World. This is the phenomenal AJ Styles. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing, since November 20th, 2002, he is the undefeated, undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Weighing in today at 238 pounds from Hendersonville, Tennessee, he is the current NWA heavyweight champion of the world, Jeff Jarrett.
Well, the champ classified it exactly the way I did. This three-way matchup means that this is the toughest test, the toughest set of challengers to date in the 7-month reign of the NWA World's Heavyweight Champion, Jeff Jarrett.
Well, Mike, Jeff Jarrett's going to have eyes in the back of his head. Not only does he got to, worry about what he's got to do, he's got to worry about what happens between Raven and AJ in the ring. If Jeff gets thrown out of a ring, and a pin attempt is happening, he's going to try to get in there to break it up.
You're right, you have
Severe
to.
punishment they gave him.
Absolutely, you must watch at all times when you're the world's heavyweight champion in this matchup. Now face-to-face, Jarrett and Raven. They sent Styles out to the arena floor.
Just brutally threw him out into the arena floor.
Face-to-face. And Styles comes charging back in to take down Jarrett with the clothesline.
I like how Raven just stepped aside, saw him coming, and you wonder if anybody's going to have any type of strategy where they work together, Mike. I mean, it's still all for one and one for all.
Well, that's hard to say. There's so much at stake. A quick roll-up by Jarrett for a 2 count on Styles.
Either way I look at it, Mike, I can't believe we've got these three in the ring at the same time. And what a kick by Jarrett.
Great impact. Standing drop kick by Jarrett, but Styles comes back and answers with a jawbreaker.
I love what Styles said about how he learned so much from D'Lo Brown. Oh, man, Raven just physically manhandled him right there.
Styles again sent out to the floor, and again, Jarrett and Raven are nose to nose.
Think about the great, Jarrett just leveled him, Mike. And Raven right back.
Mid-ring exchange of punches. Who's gonna get the better of it?
It's almost like they're just challenging. This is what I got. Let's see what you got.
Yeah, it's like bring it on. Well, AJ Styles grabs Raven, brings him out to the floor.
Jeff just saw that advantage, Mike. What a kick.
Jarrett with the baseball slide sends Raven down. Look out, AJ's gonna
Here
fall.
he goes. Oh, Jarrett, and caught Raven too. Mike, you think about it, the 2 greatest heavyweight championships we've ever seen was Jarrett and Raven and Jarrett and Styles.
And tonight here on NWA-TNA, you have it all in one package. This 3-way match, the 2 challengers, and now the 2 challengers.
Think about it.
Look at the impact.
He just totally broke the rail from his spot there, Mike.
Threw Raven so hard into the safety rail that he took it right off its moorings. He's positioning the steel steps.
Raven got out of the way.
Crash and burn is exactly what happened to Styles that time.
Oh, here comes Raven. Beautiful.
Raven uses the steel steps to deliver the clothesline to Jarrett and send him down and roll him back into the ring. Here's a chance for Raven.
Mike, these 3 are just all so great, and they all deserve to be here. You just can't root for anybody. You just got to call it like it is.
The repeated kicks by Raven. Delivered to the chest of Jarrett. Has the champion in trouble. But look at this.
Look at how Raven just got him.
Styles went high risk. Catapulted by Raven. Styles lands on his feet on the middle ropes.
I'll tell you what, AJ Styles' agility is unreal. But Jarrett just leveled him.
Running power bomb. 1, 2. Kick out and a save at the same time.
How do you prepare for a match like this, Mike?
Almost impossible to predict what's going to happen with the 3-way matchup.
Raven's got him here.
Variation of the STF. You see the crossface applied. He's got the leg grapevine. He's got the leg hook and the crossface. And
AJ can't let it happen.
Styles in to break it up. You look around the TNA Asylum.
Everyone's on their feet.
Everybody's on their feet because they know the importance of this matchup with the world's heavyweight title belt at stake.
Oh, AJ, he's so good.
Springs back. Hits the inverted DDT.
1, 2. No, Raven's not going to let it happen, Mike.
Raven there to break it up. Smart move that time by Raven. Keeps him alive in this matchup. To the ropes goes Styles, and Raven comes across and takes him down with a clothesline. And a pin, and the champ is there to stop the pin by Raven.
You know what amazes me, Mike, is you talk to anybody that's an NWA-TNA fan and ask them who they think should be the NWA champ out of these 3, and you get a different answer from every 3rd person.
You're gonna try and go for the stroke, but it's reversed by Raven. Raven effect DDT on the way if he can get it cinched in.
AJ come in with a chair.
Great equalizer that time is the steel chair from Styles.
Tell you what, it saved Jeff Jarrett there. You know, it's just such a weird format. You've got to fake your enemy 1 minute and go after him the next. Raven's cut bad.
Just getting word from the back, NWA officials on hand here at the TNA Asylum, and they have decreed that there must be a winner in this NWA 3-way matchup.
Oh, there could be no disqualifications. I mean, there's gotta be a winner is what you're saying.
The double suplex, you asked if there would be a time when the competitors would work together. We just saw that with Jarrett and Styles.
Oh, Jeff, so wise.
Drop toe hold by Jarrett. Styles follows up.
What is with Jarrett and AJ working together right here? Of course, they both have a bone to pick with Raven, but look at this.
Well, we'll see how long that can last.
Could they have made some kind of a deal? Oh, Raven split open.
Yep.
Whoa, look at that by AJ.
Springboard Hurricane Rana,
Here
pin
it
attempt.
is. Ah, there you go.
He's got to break it up. Styles pins Raven. Styles becomes the champ, and Jarrett loses the belt right there without being pinned or submitting. Smart strategy on the part of the champion. Again, Jarrett and Styles. Double team, send him into the ropes, and both drive him down. Now Jarrett's going to pin. Styles has got to break it up.
What crazy strategy going on right here in the ring.
At this point, it's about surviving and not allowing any of the other two wrestlers, whoever you are, to get the pin, to score the win.
I'll tell you what, though, one thing it looks like that Jeff and AJ are doing is going to try to get Raven out of this match early. Somehow get him incapacitated to where he can't be a factor, and then they're going to go at a one-on-one, Mike, is what I'm seeing.
Again, Jarrett and Styles double team. Now Styles gives up the half Boston Crab. Jarrett still with the reverse chin lock on Raven. He nods to Styles as Styles goes to the top.
Oh, did you see that move there by Raven? Oh, man. How did he have the mental capacity to do that at that point?
Guillotine leg drop off the top by Styles. I think originally it was going to be directed at Raven, but in mid-move he decided he's got to hit one or the other, so he caught Jarrett.
You got to hit the target on hand. All three of them right now are down.
Boy, if there's any way we can take a look at that move off the top by Styles, that guillotine leg drop, I'd love you to roll it in on a replay, Keith. The three competitors slowly get to their feet. There it is on the right-hand side of your screen. Oh, man, what impact. We go back live, and Raven now in control. Sends Jarrett down, now sends Styles to the ropes. Connects with a back body drop, ducks the clothesline.
Kick by Raven.
Super kick on target by Raven. Takes Jarrett down.
Oh, Raven's got to be ticked. He looked there for a while like he was being singled out. And now he is just one by one, dismantling Styles and Jarrett.
Running knee, left first for Jarrett, then for Styles, and the bloody challenger Raven, well, picks up a chair. What's next? Again, the word we received from the back, NWA officials on hand here at the TNA Asylum say, let's get this decided. Must be a winner.
Oh, just set Jeff Jarrett up perfectly right there, Mike.
Drop toe hold. Face first goes Jarrett into the steel chair.
Now he's pointing at AJ. He's next.
Raven fighting through the loss of blood. Shoots Styles off.
Oh, man.
Another one of his patented moves again. Pin attempt.
One, two. Oh, Jeff barely got in there.
Last-ditch desperation effort by Jarrett, but it paid off. All three men down. Who's going to get to their feet first? Jarrett to a knee. Raven's up, and Jarrett's there. Catches him with a right hand. Face first goes Raven into the top turnbuckle, courtesy of Jarrett.
At some point, Mike, the loss of blood on Raven's going to be a factor here. If he continues to play, oh, man!
Jarrett caught Styles with an elbow when he was tossed into the ropes. Styles down to the floor. Attempt at the Raven effect is stopped and blocked.
Oh,
he caught it.
Wait a minute!
Here's the pin!
Here it is!
Here's one!
Two! What in the
Whoa,
world?
whoa, whoa!
What?
What, that's Shane Douglas!
Shane Douglas!
What the hell's Shane Douglas doing here?
Man alive!
Shane Douglas has just come out. He's pulled Raven out of the ring.
What is going on, Mike?
Chair shot from Douglas on Raven, and they battle to the back of the TNA Asylum. What the hell is Shane Douglas doing here?
Was it something that Jeff had planned or something? Mike, I am at a launch here. Shane Douglas is literally taking Raven out of the building.
He just put Raven through a table, and then he's opening the back door here at the Asylum, and they battle outside. Oh, Styles, championship belt.
Caught him right smack dab in the face.
He leveled Jarrett with the title belt.
AJ Styles
He can put him away here.
Raven is no longer a factor. We'll try to find out more about that, but here it goes.
What's he gonna do?
Here it
Styles
goes.
to the top.
Yeah! Oh, he's got it. That's just like Dino's.
Splash, just like D'Lo's. You know, we talked earlier how D'Lo had learned so much from AJ. Vice versa. AJ
We
using
gotta see that again.
D'Lo's patented frog splash.
Look at this. Boom.
Caught it perfectly, but Jarrett dug down deep, and Jarrett kicked out.
We've seen Jeff Jarrett so resilient in so many matches. I'll tell you what, if Jeff Jarrett retains this title, he deserves all the accolades, because it's basically 2-on-1 when you think about it to start, because it's his belt to lose.
Styles on the offensive, clubbing blows to the back. Quick knee to the face of Jarrett, pulls him out of the corner. Shocks him that time with a forearm smash and rocks him into the corner, but Jarrett gets the elbow up and the charging Styles is stopped momentarily. Styles back to it. Jarrett cuts him off.
Oh, Jeff just leveled him.
Flings him down.
Here it is.
Pulls him over. Here's the pin.
1, 2. Now AJ fights out. Oh, Mike.
Again, this great crowd at the Asylum on their feet. Jarrett and Styles set up powerbomb.
Here it is. 2. Oh.
No, again only 2. Another near fall for the challenger Styles.
Raven is totally out of the picture at this point. Shane Douglas just hauled him outside, Mike. Beat the tar out of him.
Well, it looked like Styles was going to go for Jarrett's own figure 4. Perfect block that time. Jarrett sends him out. Is there any way we can get an update on the situation involving Raven? Roll up in the ring. Stop.
Here it goes.
Oh, Styles
Here
clash.
it goes.
Blocked by Jarrett.
No,
Great
he's
move.
not going to let him do it.
And backs him up into the corner.
He's a champion. He's a warrior. Oh, he
God.
knocks down the ref. Oh, it just slams AJ down.
Referee Rudy Charles, after the contact, is down. As well as Styles, the champion Jarrett.
That cost Jeff, because look at AJ's not even moving. Jeff knows it does no good right now.
We're waiting. We still have no word on the situation involving Shane Douglas and Raven. If there's any way we can get an update from anyone, please let me know. Styles set up on the top corner turnbuckle by Jarrett. The champ back to the offensive. Jarrett has got Styles in trouble.
Oh.
Styles able to push off.
Oh, man, you could see the fatigue there on AJ. He just couldn't stay up there to get some kind of a velocity off the top rope there. But wait a minute, here he goes.
Springboard.
Yeah! Oh, man, Jeff got the knees up. Oh, baby, that's got to take the wind out of your sails, Mike. Watch how he gets the knees up here.
Last split second. Jarrett caught him. Both knees to the midsection.
Wait a minute.
Russo!
And he's got a guitar.
Oh, no.
Oh, look
no.
out, AJ.
Russo out. Oh, no. Russo's going to be...
What?
Russo with the guitar. Russo just get with the guitar shot on Jarrett.
No way. No way.
Styles clash. Styles clash.
What?
Landed him. 1, 2.
The winner of the match and new NWA Heavyweight Champion of the World, AJ Styles.
Vince Russo was the mastermind the whole time. He knew what he was doing.
It's been a plan, obviously. That's been months in the making. I don't think there's any question. But the evil genius.
You got it. He looked back months ago. I think he realized then that his only shot to the title was AJ. And somewhere unbeknownst to us, they aligned together.
A history-making night at the TNA Asylum. AJ Styles wins the NWA World's Heavyweight title belt. And you see the post-match celebration. Russo holding the belt up for the world to see. Styles has done it.
You know, I gotta say, though, if you remember the last time that Styles and Jarrett had a match, the same type of thing happened. And AJ, many people thought he deserved it then. Well, he got some justice, but what a great champion Jeff Jarrett is.
Yeah, don't forget the role that Russo played with that guitar shot. Don't let that slip from your mind, Don.
Oh, absolutely. Vince Russo waited and bided his time and never gave anybody a clue as to what was going on.
Wait. Jeff Jarrett's asking for the microphone from JB. Let's hear what he has to say.
Wait a minute. AJ Styles, your ass ain't leaving till I get an answer. You know and I know I've got a rematch clause. I know Russo doesn't have any balls, but why don't you show that you've got some? And next week is the anniversary show. Me and you, one-on-one in a rematch for the title.
What do you say? Ball's in your court, champ. Styles and Russo coming back to the ringside area. We're going to hear from Styles. He's going to answer.
Still can't believe the mastermind.
Who do you think you're talking to? I'm the champ now. I make the decisions. And if I recall, I got 30 days to give you a rematch. So I'm gonna have to check my schedule and get back with you.
Okay. All right, AJ. Then what you just proved to me, I've been the world champion for 7 months and hadn't backed down from one damn person. And now, on your first night as champion, you're gonna back down. Is that how it's gonna be? Well, I can take my lumps. But just a few minutes ago,
30 days.
I heard that a man's gonna be here next week. So I got a little deal to make you. Why don't you go find yourself a partner and bring Mr. Batman with you? And I'll go get my partner. And the one I'm bringing is a man who really knows how to use a bat. I got a man who really has a set of balls, unlike you two boys. So next week, you find you a partner, and it's gonna be me and the Stinger. How about it?
Oh my God!
You got the belt, baby. You got the belt. Tell him to fucking bring it.
You heard it from Jarrett.
Bring it, big boy!
There it is!
Yeah!
There's the answer!
The
That's what we
challenge
were
is
waiting! He said bring it! Bring it, big
It
boy!
is!
It's next week,
Hey,
our
Russo.
first anniversary show!
Steve's got a bat.
Jeff Jarrett, Sting is back! His first U.S. match in well over 2 years, and here we go!
Well, I'll tell you what, AJ Styles, you've just been introduced to Sting. Oh, man. And Jeff Jarrett's giving it to Six-Pack over there in the corner. Whoa.
There's the meeting of the minds! What a team this is! Jeff Jarrett and Sting. Talk about all the title reigns that they've had.
Well, there's no doubt who this crowd's pulling for. Look at that, Sting just taking the blows by AJ. Wow, but you can see the agility of AJ Styles. He's not champ for nothing.
And now uninvited, but joining us here at the broadcast table, I guess is going to be Vince Russo. Here it is! If he can turn it for the Scorpion! Can he turn it? Oh! Too close to the ropes.
AJ
Styles gets the
Styles.
rope break.
I'll tell you what, if there's anybody that can figure Sting out quickly, it will be AJ Styles, because he is, I've got to say it, one of the best I've ever seen, but he's taking on
Not
one
one of the best on. He is the best on. And Mike, I'm back sitting next to you. Your worst nightmare. You never thought I was going to return. Kiss my big ass.
You guys want me to sit in between you guys?
Look at him. Look at the showboat. That's why he's not a champion.
Yeah, look what's happening outside the ring. Sting taking care of your man AJ Styles. Russo, how did you do it?
Yes.
How did you convince Sean Waltman Six-Pack? He said he'd never be associated with you.
Because I'm magical. I'm magical. I'm Walt Disney. I make dreams come true.
Look out right here at the broadcast table. Sting's got Styles.
No!
He is out of control. He is out of control.
thank God he
Go
is.
back to where you came from.
Thank God he's out of control.
I'll tell you what, he just looked you right in the eye there.
Yeah, and you watch Russo back up. Jarrett in the in the middle of the ring.
Okay, they have to gel as a team, Mike. The first time they're teaming together, a little off sync. Nothing to worry about.
Well, they're both in trouble. They're both on the defensive.
There's no trouble.
Here's a pin. Shoulders are down. A kick out on 6-pack. Yeah. Look at this springboard.
AJ hit it perfectly.
There it is, baby. That's why he's the champ, Mike, today.
Up in the lights, AJ Styles dropped the leg across Jarrett to break up the figure 4.
That's what I said all along. He's young. He's got the stamina. He could outgo both Jarrett and Sting.
Well, I've got to give you the credit, Vince Russo. You picked a winner there in AJ Styles. He's done it all in NWA-TNA.
Including winning the NWA World's Heavyweight title from Jeff Jarrett 1 week ago here at the TNA Asylum. Tag is into the new World's Champ.
Don't let him take. That Jarrett doesn't learn today. He doesn't learn. He keeps coming up and coming up when the stupid son of a bitch needs to stay down.
Oh, man.
That's it, baby. Think about that.
What a knee to the face there by AJ Styles. Here it is.
Off the knee drop, the pin attempt, and a 2 count for Styles on Jarrett.
Oh, that's going to hurt.
I'll tell you what, it's almost like a different AJ Styles we're seeing in the ring right
because
now.
you got the champion, Don. Now he's a champion. I was the missing piece of that puzzle.
You brainwashed the kid is what you did.
Oh, bullshit, Mike.
Kick by AJ.
Yeah, AJ. Keep it coming.
Get the tag.
Keep it coming.
There's no denying how good AJ Styles is in the ring. That's never been questioned. But he's been brainwashed by you, Russo.
Bullshit today. He didn't have the black heart. Now he's got the black heart. No mercy, no remorse, no regrets.
6-pack coming back in here. Let's see if he can get
Look
a
at
momentum this time.
Now they're working like a machine, a well-oiled machine.
Jarrett sent to the ropes, and he locks the sleeper hold on Jarrett.
You know, one of the best matches I saw here was an X-Division title match between 6-pack and AJ Styles.
And now they're on the same side because of Vince Russo.
Who brought this guy Sting in? I thought he was retired living in San Diego someplace. What is he doing in my asylum?
Off the spin heel kick. The pin
2.
attempt.
It's all.
No, only 2.
You can see the Waltman thought he had the pin right there.
Yeah,
Whoa.
Look at Sean Waltman. He is owning Jarrett right now today.
Oh, buddy, that was wicked.
Quickly snaps off the leg drop. Another pin attempt and another 2 count. Total lack of respect for Sting is just what you would expect.
Because respect gets you nowhere. Jarrett respected his fans, and where did it get him today?
Was this part of the plan, Vince, to keep to keep Jarrett out in the ring and keep Sting out of it?
You're damn right it was part of the plan, because I want Jarrett punished.
Sleeper hold applied. AJ Styles on Jarrett.
Yeah, well, they ain't gonna get Sting.
Fans here at the TNA Asylum, they're on their feet at the Asylum, and they're chanting for Sting.
I guarantee you, Jarrett wants Sting in that ring right now.
Can Jarrett get back up to a vertical base? Can Jarrett make his way to the corner and get the tag into Sting?
He's got to fight through the pain. That's the former champion right there.
Ducks the clothesline.
Oh,
What
man.
a mid-ring collision. Both going for the clothesline, and both connected, and both are down. Referee Rudy Charles puts in the count.
Yeah, look,
Who's gonna get to
AJ,
their feet
who
first?
do you think? The young kid, AJ with the stamina. Get to his feet first.
got the
There it
tag.
is.
6-pack in. He's the legal man. Oh, and he's going to cut off the ring and keep Jarrett in the corner. Jarrett tries to fight out.
He
Oh,
does.
boom! What is that?
There's the
What is that?
Sting, right hand, running chop, right hand for Waltman. Down goes Styles. Sting is in control. Gonna set him up for the splash, possibly. He shoots Styles into the corner. Here it goes.
Get out of here, AJ!
Stinger splash. Stinger splash in the corner for
Oh,
one.
come on now!
Stinger splash for 6-pack in the opposite corner.
Oh!
Clipped him, took out the leg.
No!
They're trying to hold on this puppy again.
Get the ropes,
He made
AJ!
the big step. There it
Get the
is.
ropes, AJ!
He's got him hooked in the middle of the ring.
There it is.
No. Look out.
Wait a minute.
Six-pack.
Big Bug had the bat.
Baseball bat to the back of the head of Sting.
Yeah, and who brought the bat to the ring today? A little taste of his own medicine.
Well, that's something that you've been familiar with the last few weeks too, Vince.
I've got a license to carry this weapon, Wes.
Sharpshooter type move applied here by Styles on Sting.
Oh, man. Look at the strength of Sting, though he's fighting it.
Sting trying to
AJ
bridge up.
bears him right back down.
I think he just tapped.
The leg strength of Sting as he reaches down deep, breaks up the hold, shoots Styles across the ring.
You gotta think that Sting's gotta be impressed with this young kid.
Yeah, you bet he's impressed. And Sting didn't know what he was getting when he set foot into the asylum tonight. Now he's rethinking it.
Oh, wow, six-pack, the legal man. Styles charges across the ring, takes Jarrett down to the floor to avoid Sting being able to make the tag.
It's unbelievable. These two have never worked as a team before. And look at them today. Look how well oiled and greased.
Oh, they did it.
Perfect double team with the double
No,
team.
not that time.
Yeah, well, they just got both well oiled, and they just got greased with the double clothesline.
Whoa! The experience of Sting came through on that.
Jarrett trying to make his way back up to the corner.
Yeah. Yeah, what, you're going to tell me now these people love Jarrett again today? Now they love him again? Now they want the hot tag to Jarrett?
Sting's got a bow.
He dropped a boat.
The entire crowd on their feet.
Jarrett extends the hand. Can Sting get to the corner?
Look at him.
Can Sting get the freshman Jeff Jarrett into the battle? He's laid out both Styles and six-pack. He's down just a couple of feet away from the tag. He rolls to the corner.
He's got it.
Tag is into Jarrett. Can Jarrett put him away? Styles to the
Whoa,
right.
that kick by Jeff.
Drop kick on the money.
And another one.
Jesus.
Incredible elevation from Jarrett. Great leg strength from Jarrett on
Come
the
on,
drop
guys.
kicks.
He didn't hold that heavyweight championship 7 months for nothing, guys. Oh, Russo's plan has just gone in disarray right here, Mike.
And Russo's left the broadcast position. Russo baseball bat in hand. Look out. Oh, from behind.
Six-pack nailed him.
Yeah, he did from behind. And six-pack take out Jarrett. Sting gets in the ring. All 4 men in the battle. Sting to the corner, mount on six-pack. Styles ducks the Jarrett clothesline. Jarrett ducks the... Oh, my God.
The referee just got creamed by AJ Styles with Jarrett.
The Styles super kick takes referee Rudy Charles to the floor.
Oh, AJ gets out of it. Now he's giving it to Jeff, and he gets out of it, Mike.
There's the straw planted him with it.
Here it is. He's got it.
Referee's knocked out.
There's no
Referee's in. Oh, no, no.
No.
God, Russo with the bat. Russo with the baseball bat shot.
There's Raven. Raven.
He said he wanted Russo's blood on his hands.
He's got
This
it.
is his
He's letting him
chance.
have it. Oh, Raven gives it to AJ.
He's going to DDT him here.
Wait a minute, it's Shane Douglas again.
Damn, Shane Douglas in to break it up. And Shane Douglas and Raven fight up on the ramp.
What is that all about? Referee Rudy Charles is still out.
Look out. Styles goes to the top.
No.
Jarrett got the boot up. God, look out.
Man.
Sting just dropped six-pack on the table, stroking the ring. Rudy Charles is still knocked out on the floor.
Six-pack has just been leveled, and Sting's gonna get him again.
Sting's got the chair.
Oh, welcome back to
Wait,
TNA.
referee in the ring.
No, wait a minute.
Did he get 3?
No, he only got 2.
Damn, only 2.
I can't figure out which action to follow, Mike.
Jarrett fires Styles into the corner.
Oh, what an elbow there by AJ.
Got the elbow up. Jarrett gonna try and take Styles off the middle rope.
As Raven and Shane Douglas fight back into the ring.
Straight off the middle rope. 2 and
He's
got
in.
him.
The winner for the match, the team of Jeff Jarrett and Sting.
And Russo immediately to the attack.
Somebody stop that
Baseball
son of a
bat.
bitch.
Choking the life out of Jarrett.
Oh, Jeff's got the bad
and Jarrett.
Oh, so much history between those two.
Sting separates them.
What is going on?
And there it is, look at this.
Oh my gosh, he united
With
the
the
three of them.
It's next week. Next week, Steel Cage, America's Most Wanted for Triple X. We gotta go.
Ladies
For the
and
introductions.
gentlemen, the following contest is sanctioned by the National Wrestling Alliance and is for the NWA World Tag Team Championships inside the confines of this 15-foot-high steel cage. Introducing, first of all, the referee, TNA official, Mr. Rudy Charles. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing, first of all, they are the former NWA two-time Tag Team Champions of the World at a combined weight of 498 pounds. They are the #1 contenders for the NWA Tag Team Championships of the World, Cowboy James Storm and Wildcat Chris Harris, America's Most Wanted.
Think of all the trials and tribulations that America's Most Wanted has gone through. The internal problems that they had, finally winning the tournament, and they get the cage match tonight.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing, at a combined weight of 475 pounds, they are the current reigning and defending NWA Tag Team Champions of the World, Primetime Felix Skipper and the Fallen Angel Christopher Daniels. They are Triple X.
And you'll notice that Triple X no longer wearing the Sports Entertainment Extreme t-shirts. Pretty simple story. Vince Russo owns the rights to the name SEX, Sports Entertainment Extreme, and he has forbidden the use of Sports Entertainment Extreme by Triple X, Sonny Siaki, the Harris brothers,
Glenn Gilberti,
the whole bunch of them.
I'll tell you what a move by Russo. He owns the rights to the name Sports Entertainment Extreme, and he's keeping those rights and forbidding anybody else to use it. And it's on, Mike!
The cage door being locked, the padlock put in place by referee Rudy Charles, and it is on. The battle is underway for the NWA World Tag Team titles. They immediately go to a four-way. On the right-hand side of the screen, you see Daniels and Harris battling it out. Knife edge chops out of the corner. The exchange by Daniels and Harris, and now Skipper joins in to make it a 2-on-1 proposition.
Oh, I'll tell you what, Mike, one thing if you notice, there is no low key. It is 2-on-2 in the cage. We're going to see if that has been the deciding factor this time. 4-0 against AMW.
Yeah, let's take that outside interference out of the equation tonight in this cage. Running bulldog by Harris sends Daniels face first to the mat. You win this match by pinfall or submission. It's an NWA World Tag Team title match. This is not a climbing contest. We're not going to see wrestlers win by climbing over the top of the cage and coming down to the floor. We're not going to find out who the best team of climbers is. We're going to find out who the best wrestlers are.
The pin has to be in the ring, Mike, with a submission, correct?
That's the rules. That's how you win the
Absolutely.
match. And whoever does that walks out with the NWA World Tag Team gold. Well, Daniels,
Wow.
you see Daniels put on the brakes to avoid going face first into the very unforgiving and imposing steel.
I'll tell you what, though, great move on Daniels' part, realizing there that he had the force in front of him to block the move like that, and they're going to have to use different tactics in this than they've ever used before, Mike, today.
To the ropes goes Daniels, able to avoid Harris, and now the double team from Triple X.
Oh!
Wow. Daniels and Skipper send Harris face first into the steel.
Think about it, normally the ropes will bring you back, and at least you won't have the blunt force that you're going to have head on like Chris Harris just did right there.
Both of these teams are two-time NWA World Tag Team Champions, and again, Skipper sends Harris airborne.
Look at the power of Felix Skipper, Mike. This guy is, I mean, he's a physical specimen out there. He just threw Chris Harris into that cage like he was a sack of potatoes.
And Skipper goes right back to the offensive and goes for the pin, and Able just to get a 2 count before Harris is able to find the safety of the ropes and get the break.
I'll tell you what, Wildcat, I don't know what he was expecting when he went in there, but I'm telling you right now, Triple X has come out ready to go.
Oh my God,
oh,
take a
he's
look at the face of
already
Harris.
bleeding.
You know, we talked about unforgiving. We talked about how imposing that steel is, and there you see it. What a great shot by our cameraman, Mike Jackson, getting you inside the steel cage.
Holy cow, Wildcat Harris is just absolutely split wide open over the left eye, Mike.
Boy, tough way for AMW to start this match. The double team in the corner.
Storm dying to get in there, just dying to get in on a tag.
Oh, and Daniels with a headbutt directed into the cut.
Look at the blood coming down.
Oh my God. And people were talking about the blood from Klitschko's eye this past Saturday in the boxing match. Did you see the blood flowing out of the eye
I'll
of Chris
tell you
Harris?
what, it's coming out even faster. Unbelievable as Chris Harris is just getting beaten to a pulp.
The tag team champs.
Never did I think we were going to see this.
Tag team champs appear to be in the driver's seat, but Harris is going to try and fight back. From his knees, the lefts now gets up to a vertical base, just swinging wildly with left hands, connecting with a couple of them, but Skipper's able to counter, catch him with a short arm clothesline.
Oh, what a move! He got him!
Caught him! Caught him with the double spring.
Here's his chance right now to get up for the pin and end this quickly.
Tag is into Daniels. Daniels quickly goes for the pin. He's going to put him away early. No, just a 2 count.
I'll tell you what, Chris Harris showing some unbelievable guts in there, but he's got to get the tag to Cowboy James Storm. Somehow, someway, the southpaw has got to make the tag to his partner.
Left arm lariat that time by Harris takes down Daniels.
Oh, what an unbelievable kick!
Here's
Here it is! No way!
And back to the mouth goes Daniels, driving those right hands into the head of Chris Harris. Great teamwork on the part of Triple X. They turn things over, does Daniels to Skipper, always getting the fresh man in, cutting off the ring, keeping Chris Harris on their side of the ring, not allowing him to get to the corner and get the tag into his partner, James Storm.
I'll tell you what, Daniels, wait a minute, here we go!
Pin attempt by Skipper for a 2 count.
Daniels was telling me before the match that he wants to let the world know that they are not a 2-man team, a 3-man team, that they can, any 2 parts of the ring are as good as any 2 other people that they face, and they are proving that right now. They are just literally dismantling America's Most Wanted as the Cowboy can't even get into the ring. Oh, there it was!
They've been dominant to this point.
Get the tag!
Will the clothesline prove the difference? He's close to a tag. He reaches out, tag is into Storm. Tag into Daniels on the opposite side.
Oh, man! Storm raining blows on the fallen angel. Whoa!
Flying forearm by Storm out of nowhere. Uh-oh, Skipper in the ring. He's got Storm.
Oh, wait a minute, look at Storm!
What a counter, what agility! Nowhere to put him, but face first and body first into the cage.
Wow, look at that!
Storm on fire.
The momentum has changed here, Mike, that quickly.
Spinning neck breaker takes down Daniels. Oh, you're right. The momentum has switched. It's done a full 180. Daniels to the ropes.
Oh, there he goes!
Mid-ring power slam.
2!
No.
I'll tell you what, though, don't count Triple X out. They have proved so resilient, just like that. Christopher Daniels, one of the most valuable wrestlers that we have seen in TNA. And I've always said even Skipper, if not, no, I'll even go out and say it, the most improved that we've ever seen from the start of TNA.
I don't think there's any question about that. Great knee. Daniels charging across. He hit Storm in the back of the head with the knee.
He's actually lucky the cage was there to keep him in the ring.
And just as quickly, look how the momentum has switched back and is now in favor of Daniels and Skipper, with Daniels in control.
Oh, Storm came in like a house of fire and was just cleaning house. But that's why these guys are the current champions, Mike. They are so good. They are so resilient. And whether they use outside interference or not at times, they always find a way to win.
Yeah, that's why they're 4-0. That's why they're unbeaten against America's Most Wanted. And oh, look at this. Now James Storm has been opened up. Both members of America's Most Wanted are bleeding.
I'll tell you what, Mike. These guys have been unbelievable champions. And I'm wondering if at this point, losing 4 times, look at there as Skipper can't. He's just fighting the pain, trying to even get up to the top ropes.
Off the top.
Oh, beautiful teamwork.
Flying cross body block. But again, you talked about the pain that he was feeling.
Yes, he's just, his midsection is unbelievable. He's holding on to it.
He hit that desperation cross body block, but he's unable to even follow up with a pin attempt.
That's sacrificing your body. Here it is.
No, Storm got the arm up, and it was that momentary lapse.
That's right.
That delay in going for the pin that allowed James Storm to get the shoulder up at 2.
I'll tell you what, I don't think I've ever seen Elix Skipper this grounded like this. He's just holding on to the midsection. I'm trying to, it's either the ribs or the lower abdomen or something, but he is in severe pain, but he's sure not showing it right now, Mike.
You know, this is the first ever cage match for Elix Skipper, and just a second for Christopher Daniels.
Oh!
What a mid-ring collision.
Oh, man!
Both Storm and Skipper are down.
Storm is face down. I don't even know if he knows who he is, and he's definitely facing the wrong way. His partner, though, is up and ready. I didn't think Wildcat would be ready to get back in that ring, but he is up and ready, Mike.
And Storm looking towards the corner.
Got it! And Daniels is in!
Daniels is legal.
Oh, the south.
Look at the left-hander go.
Oh, man. These guys are just willing each other. Oh, what a move!
What elevation that time. Variation of the back body drop sends Skipper into the steel.
Here he goes! Here he goes! Look at this! Just hit first!
Daniels
Again!
up on the shoulder, and he just runs him from one side of the cage face first to the other side of the cage.
Whoa, man! Right into the midsection, and again, Skipper down. Oh, I'll tell you what. It's a new side of Chris Harris we're seeing tonight and James Storm. They've lost so many times and have felt they've been screwed so many times that this time tonight, they're not holding back. They're going to do whatever it takes.
A little more cage experience for Storm and Harris as we see Daniels been split wide open.
Oh,
Storm
man.
and Harris, this is their 3rd ever cage match.
Whoa!
Plants him, full Nelson
1,
slam.
2. Oh, how did Daniels get out of that? Because he's one of the best. Look at that, guys. This is why you don't do this at home.
Scoop.
Here comes.
Gonna take him and wind him up.
No.
Went for the catatonic, but it was blocked. The double under.
Oh.
There it is. Angel's wings. That spinning sit-out pedigree move. Pin attempt. 2. Got the shoulder up.
Mike, it was everything we thought it would be. Unbelievable. Oh!
What a save by Storm. Lunging across, connecting with the clothesline and taking Daniels down. Now Storm driven into the corner. Got the big boot up.
Here he goes. Oh, look at Daniels fight back.
Looked like he was going for the
beautiful
swinging
right.
noose. Attempt at the swinging noose out of the corner by Storm. Blocked by Daniels. And you see now, after all these counters, how well these two teams really know each other. Walking the tightrope, Daniels and Storm.
Oh, beating him against the bar part there of the cage.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, man.
He was
right
taking
on his face.
the back of his head and driving it into that steel bar. You're right, it wasn't even the fence.
Holy cow, Mike.
Skipper and Harris battle it out. Storm and Daniels are down.
Oh, look at the strength of Elix Skipper.
Belly to belly by Skipper. Doesn't go for the pin. Pulls him up.
No, he wants revenge.
Oh.
Oh, got Wildcat right there in the forehead. Right up. Just rubbing it in right now. Look at that strength. This guy's unbelievable, Mike.
Another pin attempt now. Skipper, 2. Got the leg hooked and again just gets 2. Incredible series of near falls in this steel cage. First ever here on TNA. And the NWA World Tag Team Championship belts go to the winner. Elix Skipper climbing in the corner. Who knows?
Wildcat going up there after him.
Harris follows Skipper up the cage.
What? You gotta be kidding! No! No! Oh my God!
Good God, power bomb!
From 15 feet up in the air!
Pin attempt. If he can just extend his arm, and he can't even do that. What a crash that was.
All four of these guys have spit.
There it is.
Here it is. 2. No!
Any way we can see that, Keith? Is there any way we can see a
Please
replay
show us
of
that again.
power bomb? Take a look at it on the right.
Oh,
wow.
Man.
We go back live. Action continues. All four men in the ring.
Oh man, now is Christopher Daniels taking control of the Cowboy. What a move right there, Mike. He's putting right on his head.
In the pin.
Now Harris won't let it happen.
Both of these teams have been on the verge so many times of scoring the win that will either allow them to win the tag titles or retain the tag team championship belts. To the corner goes Daniels. Harris charges in, caught him again with a clothesline, sandwiched him in the corner. Now what does he have in store? Sets Daniels up in the top rope.
I think these guys are making these things up as they go along. I mean, they're in a situation that they've never been in TNA before. Going up to the top again.
Let's see who can improv the best.
Looking for every advantage they can get, Mike. Any kind of leverage.
Harris and Daniels fighting on the top rope.
Oh, he speared it from the top.
He speared him while he was walking on the top rope. You believe it?
Oh my God. And they're both out. Everybody's out. Man, can we see that again?
The double knockout. Referee Rudy Charles puts in the count. We'll follow the count on the left.
Boom.
Look at that spear.
No.
We go back live in another pin attempt, and yes, another near fall.
Fallen Angel would not let himself go down. He's the champion, and he's not giving up that belt tonight.
Skipper puts on the brakes, catches him with the boot to the midsection. He went for the play of the day. Didn't connect like he wanted to.
I'll tell you what, that's all that saved James Storm from being out of this match.
You can see how the incredible physicality of this steel cage match is wearing on all four competitors.
What is Skipper doing?
Skipper's climbing the cage.
No way!
You don't win here by climbing out of the cage, so he must have some kind of a move in mind. Oh my goodness! Oh my God! Look at that! Look how high up he is! Way up on top of the cage!
No way! Unbelievable! Oh my God! And even Skipper is flopping around like a fish on the mat where his midsection is
hurt. We have to see it again, Keith. Cross-body block off the top of the steel cage. Oh my goodness!
Elix Skipper! One more time, maybe! Oh, man!
Pin attempt, Skipper!
1, 2, no!
America's Most Wanted.
Can we
still
see
alive.
that one more time, though, Keith? I want people to see how high up he was.
You asked for it?
Boom!
You got it, brother. Off the top goes Skipper, but they still can't put AMW away.
Holy cow, these guys are warriors.
No chance.
No way is Skipper gonna do it again.
How is he even able to climb up there?
Oh! Wildcat threw him out.
He was knocked to the floor.
It's now 2-on-1. The numbers are now in AMW's favor.
You think about this. We've been talking about all the times that the numbers game worked for Triple X. This time, Skipper's outside, knocked to the floor. Here's the opening for America's Most Wanted. They have a chance, 2-on-1 in the ring.
Oh, look at that. Wildcat won't let him in. Oh, what a kick.
Super kick on target.
That was absolutely unreal.
James Storm connecting with the super kick on Daniels.
Skipper is out.
Skipper
the tides
down.
have been turned.
You're gonna go for the death sentence.
Here it is.
Death sentence.
Oh, he just missed it.
Had to, in mid-move there, he had to come up with something different.
2. No, he kicked out. Storm can't believe it. Oh, if Wildcat would have connected with the distance, it'd have been over. Wait a minute.
Look how quickly Skipper is able to climb to the top of the cage.
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
And just as quickly, He's knocked right back down to the floor, and AMW says they're going to take advantage of this numbers game.
How many falls can Skipper take from this high up, Mike? Wait a minute! Wait a minute!
No way! No chance! No! The Wildcat Chris Harris at the top of the cage!
No!
Setting up.
Here it goes!
No freaking way!
Yeah! You got to be kidding!
They
The
did it!
winners
Holy
NWA Tag Team Champions of the World, America's Most Wanted. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is sanctioned by the National Wrestling Alliance and is the first ever Ultimate X match to crown the X Division Champion of the World. When the bell rings, the man in charge, TNA official, Mr. Andrew Thomas. Introducing, first of all, challenger number 1. He comes to us from San Antonio, Texas, and weighs in at 212 pounds. This is Michael Shane.
Another opportunity for Shane to take the X Division title.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing challenger number 2. Hailing from Anaheim, California, he weighs in at 220 pounds. This is Frankie, the future Kazarian.
Since he won that non-title match from Chris Sabin, many people are predicting that he will wear the X Division gold.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing, weighing in at 216 pounds from Detroit, Michigan. He is the current reigning and defending X Division Champion of the World, Chris Sabin.
What have we said about him? 21 years of age, 2 years as a pro, and incredibly talented beyond his years in the ring. And here we go, we're underway.
Mike, this
History in the making, Don.
You know, you just said it, Mike. There's very few firsts in this business, and we're seeing one tonight in the Ultimate X match. Mike, it looks even better in person than the concept that we were even thinking about for a solid week. And this is the only way to settle it. These three have laid claim to that title. Only one tonight. It will be settled in the Ultimate X match, Mike. Oh,
Man, what an
Sabin drilled him.
Did you hear that?
Oh, man.
The shot from that enziguri kick echoing all over the TNA Asylum as Sabin takes out Kazarian.
Trying to go for the quick win. Michael Shane has got to stop him as Frankie Kazarian is down, as anybody would be with that kick. Oh, there it is. He couldn't hang up there long.
Smart move, though, on the part of Shane, bringing Sabin back down and back into the ring, equaling this match. Everybody on equal footing at this point. Out of the fireman's carry, puts him down first stunner style, then sit-out spinning neckbreaker by Shane on Sabin, and now Michael Shane is going to climb the truss in the corner.
One thing about it, Mike, you have to go to a corner to climb to get up to the cable, which means the other guys will have time to recover. And that's what they're going to have to do. And once you get up to the cable, you better shimmy across there as fast as you can.
You have to advance across that steel cable and take down the X Division Championship belt that hangs above the ring and hangs in the balance of this first ever Ultimate X match. And now Kazarian is going to climb the corner, but Sabin is there to cut him off.
Mike, the action has been like we thought it would be. Three great athletes, three great X Division members. And it should result to this.
Reversal into the corner. Kazarian sends Sabin in.
Wait, Michael Shane's going to use this opportunity as he's going across.
Michael Shane
He's
climbing
almost
across.
got it. No, Sabin gets over there. Oh!
Attempted a hurricane runner, head scissors off the shoulders of Kazarian. Oh, and then Kazarian drives that Yakuza kick directly into the chest of Shane.
I'll tell you what, though, Chris Sabin had to make that move. He had to sacrifice his body. He had to stop Michael Shane because he was so close to grabbing the belt. And now Kazarian sees his opportunity.
Kazarian to the corner, and Kazarian now making his way across the cable. He's several feet away from the belt.
Sabin won't let him have it.
Sabin stops him momentarily, and now he drops down. Drops drops down into the ring. It's the battle of the future, future versus future, and Sabin sent out to the arena floor by Kazarian.
Mike, we talked to all these guys beforehand, and none of them had ever done anything remotely close to something like this.
You're right, Don. It's so difficult. How would you even prepare for this kind of a match? It's not like you can check out videotapes as we see Shane and Kazarian so close to the title.
Did you see that?
What a
Sabin
drop kick.
would not allow it. They were so close. And I'll tell you what a concept because of the X in the middle.
Check
Look at
this
that.
out. Springboard drop kick by Sabin. One leg for Kazarian, one leg for Shane, and he took both men down.
And what a drop it is. As Chris Sabin made the save. Now what is he going to do? From what I understand, Mike, the only stipulation is no ladders.
Sabin takes a chair on ringside and delivers a brutal shot to the back of Shane first. And another one to the back of Kazarian. We're talking about how you would even plot a strategy for this kind of a match.
Oh, nice kick by Michael Shane to stop the chair shot. Follows with the right.
Just impossible to have a game plan or plan anything out because it's history making for the very first time. The ultimate X match.
I think Sabin's onto something though, Mike. You've got to somehow stop your opponent down low so that there will be nobody that can come up and stop you when you're going for the belt. You've got to fully take him out of this match, one way or another.
Sabin sends Shane feet first to the chair, and then Kazarian does
Kicked right back into Sabin. Wow!
Kazarian driving the chair directly into the face of Chris Sabin with incredible impact.
What a way to start NWA-TNA. All right, here goes Kazarian. He's setting the chair up, Mike.
Puts the chair in place in the middle of the ring.
I don't know
Gonna shoot Sabin off into the ropes. Now reversed by Sabin. Scoop.
Oh! Just crushed Kazarian on the chair. Just crushed him. Kazarian's got to be in unbelievable pain.
He just broke the chair into pieces with this wind-up slam.
I don't know if we can see it. There it is. Michael Shane is busted wide open.
Blood pouring out of the head and down the face and neck of Michael Shane.
Chris Sabin going for the kill right here.
Sabin
gonna try to end it. Oh man, nailed him again.
Repeated shots with the closed fist directed to the head.
He's got the advantage. Michael Shane's in no condition. Kazarian can be in no condition after that brutal blast he took on the chair.
Sabin takes what's left of that chair, tosses it back into the ring, and mounts an offense first towards Kazarian, and now he's going to climb the corner.
Mike, I don't see any obstacle in his way. No obstacle in his way. Kazarian is still down.
Sabin making his way across
Michael
the
Shane
cable.
is trying.
Michael Shane.
Can he get there in time?
Michael Shane back in. He's got a steel chair.
Yeah! He hit it perfectly.
Vicious chair shot to the back of Sabin. The belt drops down from the cable after the impact.
What are they going to do?
We need a ruling of some sort here. The title belt dropping down from the top of the cables. Referee Andrew Thomas has got the championship belt. Oh man.
Well, Mike, anything can happen in these matches, and they're just going to have to go.
Referee Andrew Thomas is calling for the bell. What are we going to do?
We're going to restart?
Referee Andrew Thomas has ruled that we will stop the match and rehang the X Division Championship belt.
Let's get this thing settled. Let's get this whole situation settled once and for all.
What a call by Andrew Thomas. Sometimes, Mike, you just got to do what you have to do. It's live television, and they made the right decision.
Have to make a decision like that on the fly. My God, look at Michael Shane in the corner. The blood pouring down his face, pouring down his chest. Good call here by Andrew Thomas.
Is going to try
to
stop the action. These guys are not even stopping. Michael Shane is bleeding profusely.
And wisely, Chris Sabin takes advantage of this opening, drags Shane out, and the brawl escalates out on the floor now with all three competitors.
As these guys are trying somehow to Santel. And like I just said earlier, anything can happen on live television.
And the match has officially restarted. Not like you're going to tell these three individuals to stop or take a timeout at this point. That's not going to happen because this is total non-stop action.
Oh, man. Sabin has him.
That's one way to bring a sunset flip into the ring. Oh, and a drop kick by Sabin while he had Michael Shane on his shoulders in a fireman's carry. Do you believe it?
I'll tell you what, Kazarian, when he missed that, he grabbed anything that he could just to keep himself alive as he pulled Sabin down.
Action continues. Sabin shoots Kazarian off into the corner. Sabin has Michael Shane with the drop kick.
And then Kazarian slammed Sabin's head down, Mike.
This is one of those matches where you do need to have eyes in the back of your head to keep track of both opponents.
Michael Shane, though, as you can see, has got to be almost done with the loss of blood. As here goes Kazarian.
Kazarian going to try and make his way across the cable. The belt hangs in the balance. Michael Shane climbs the corner as well. Kazarian just inches away from getting the belt.
As they're fighting there.
Well-placed
Michael
kick.
Shane going up.
Well-placed kick by Shane. Stops Kazarian. Now Sabin. Sabin trying.
Hanging in the balance. Oh, wait a minute. What is Michael Shane doing?
From the cables. Michael Shane. Michael Shane is powerbombed by Chris Sabin.
The crowd is going absolutely nuts.
They're on their feet at the asylum, and you can't blame them. What incredible efforts from all three of these competitors.
Who's going to win this belt? Who is even physically able to get this belt?
Now Chris Sabin, he's made it up the truss. Balancing himself and now trying to make his way across the cable. Sabin just a foot or so away from that belt, and Kazarian stops him.
As he slips on the ropes, he doesn't stop. He goes right for it. He knows. He's got to do what he's got to do. Oh, he just speared him.
He speared him, but again, the impact of the spear causes the championship belt to fall from the steel cable, and again Andrew Thomas is asking to have the belt once again hung from the cable.
Well, I'll tell you what, folks. I love one thing. TNA has decided that this will be settled by getting the belt from the top of the ropes. No other way. That's the way they designed it. That's the way it's going to be.
And there's really nothing else that Andrew Thomas or anyone here can do.
Oh, Shane, Michael Shane is absolutely wiped out there, as you can see. The blood flowing.
The title belt being put back into place, and you know, this gives all three competitors an opportunity possibly to regain their breath, but at the same time you look at the condition of Michael Shane, a bloody mess on the floor.
You made a great point, Mike. Last time when this happened, all three of the guys kept the fight going. They did everything they could to be ready. This time, they all took a chance to catch their breath.
The bell has sounded, and once again we're officially back underway. Restart in place for a second time. Kazarian and Shane on one side.
Sabin has got a chance, while Kazarian.
Here goes Sabin. Sabin now.
Here goes Kazarian.
And they're going to meet in the middle. The title belt in the middle. Yes, it hangs in the balance. Who's going to pull it down? Is it going to be Sabin? Is it going to be Kazarian?
And they both fall. They both fall.
Both crash down to the canvas. Title belt still hangs above the ring. Michael Shane out on the arena floor.
He is out.
Take another look at the replay on the right-hand side of the screen as both Sabin and Kazarian crash down to the mat.
It's between Kazarian and Sabin. There's no way Michael Shea can get back in this match, Mike. He is just too bloodied.
And the battle continues. The X Division title on the line. Yes, history-making and unpredictable. That's what total non-stop action is all about.
So unpredictable.
Here goes Kazarian. He's so close to the belt. Sabin. Who's it going to be? Who's going to take down the title? Who's going to be X Division champ?
Oh, Kazarian, so close. Wait a minute.
Look at Michael Shea.
Michael Shea.
Michael Shea. Michael Shea wins the title.
How did he do
The
it?
winner of the match, and new X Division champion of the world, Michael Shea.
Oh my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is the final match of the 2003 TNA Super X Cup Tournament. Introducing, first of all, finalist number 1 representing the United States of America from Detroit, Michigan. He is the former X Division champion of the world, Chris Sabin. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing from Mexico City, Mexico, he weighs in at 202 pounds. This is Juventud Guerrera.
We've been talking all night about tradition. And Don, maybe the best news I've heard is that TNA officials are looking into making this Super X tournament an annual tradition as part of the TNA Total Non-Stop Action Package.
Well, they should, Mike. Where else are you going to see such great talent, such great ability like these X Division competitors have given us? But, Mike, I've noticed something else, and I'm going to throw this at you. It's hard to believe that here we are in the United States, and somehow, some way, I think that Juventud Guerrera has become the crowd favorite. It's like they appreciate his past exploits.
I think that this incredible crowd on hand at the TNA Asylum appreciates both of these individuals. And think of the great action that we've seen tonight as both men have advanced to the history-making finals. Oh, well, there you go. The answer by Juventud Guerrera, she slapped him right back.
The head game start right from the beginning, Mike. Right from the beginning.
Don, both of these individuals in incredible physical condition, and they're going to need to be because this is the third match of the tournament for both of them.
You know what, Mike, though? They're not thinking about that. It's all about this one right here. Whatever tiredness that they might feel is gone from their minds because the adrenaline rush is so high right now.
Sabin charges at Juventud and does the clothesline. Look at Juvi answer with a series of right hands. Shot off into the ring ropes. Oh! Telegraph with the back body drop. Juventud caught him. Sabin able to avoid the second kick, but he didn't avoid that one.
First time that Chris Sabin's ever seen Juventud Guerrera, and he's paying the price for it. Oh, man!
Juventud first snaps off that side head scissors and then follows up by maintaining the armbar, maintaining control, and neutralizing Chris Sabin. Feeling out process as I think many of us expected here in the opening minutes of this great Super X tournament final.
What a great turn for Juventud Guerrera this will be to come out as a Super X champion. And what a way for Chris Sabin to prove to everybody that he should still be X Division champion by winning this tournament, Mike.
Juventud's game plan, his strategy here in the early going appears to be to try and ground Chris Sabin and not try and fly with him. Move for high-risk move. Off the knife edge chops. Doubles him over with the boot to the midsection. Now the reversal into the ropes. Takes him up in the air. Oh, man.
Sabin just tossed him all there's the kid.
Dropped him on his head and the back of his neck. And then did you notice the follow-up move? The enziguri kick. Where was it directed? Right to the back of the head. Here's the pin. And a 2 count.
There for a minute I thought that throw that Sabin did on Guerrera may have really physically hurt him right there, but Guerrera's somehow able to kick out.
Juventud trying to fight through the pain.
He's groggy,
After
Mike.
being dropped on the back of his head, after being dropped on his neck, and look at where Sabin follows up with his advantage. Totally focusing his offense on the head of Juventud Guerrera with those repeated shots. Oh! Sabin momentary break. Bottled water there at ringside next to the ramp. Gonna try and regroup as well.
You might as well, Mike. This match isn't going to be won outside this ring. So catch your breath, set it up, and then get the opponent back in there and finish him off. Oh, man, just slam his head to the mat.
Face first into the ring apron, rolls him back in. Juventud. Slingshot. Drops into the ring. Catches him with the elbow. Hooks the near leg again. Another 2 count. Another near fall for Juventud Guerrera.
I know we've seen Chris Sabin here so often in the last couple months and how impressive he's become. But how about Juvi? How about the Juice? He is so on his game, Mike.
Looking to propel himself back into the national spotlight, and that's exactly what a win would do in this match for Juventud Guerrera.
Just applying the pressure right here, taking everything out of Sabin that he can.
This is the strategy that we mentioned earlier, neutralizing his opponent and then follows up with a knife edge chop. The reversal into the ropes. The elevation, Juventud climbs up on top. Sabin.
Oh, did you see that? He countered him, Mike, and just creamed him.
Catches him in midair. Takes him overhead with the released German suplex. Another pin attempt. 2.
We always say how the wisdom is beyond his years of 21. This kid is something else. You'd swear you've seen him wrestling for the last 10 years.
Similar to the move that he used earlier tonight against Frankie Kazarian. Sabin employing the necktie. And it's his opportunity now to ground Juventud Guerrera. Keep him down on the mat. Not allowing Juvi to go high risk, top rope moves.
Toying with him there, Mike. I think maybe he should have went ahead and gone for the pin. But he wants to do it in grand fashion, it looks like.
Sabin climbing the corner. Took a little bit too much time to get to the top rope. Juventud. Oh, he stopped the roll up by Sabin. Oh,
What a kick!
the basement drop kick delivered with authority. He targeted the head, the face of Sabin, and he nailed him in.
I thought it was over. I thought it was over.
Sabin kicks out at 2 and remains alive in the finals of the Super X tournament.
That just shows you why, Mike, that you cannot hesitate even for a minute or for a second. Because a man with Juventud's experience will capitalize on that every time.
Sabin stops him in his tracks, rakes the eyes, connects with the forearm. Quick snap there, takeover.
There he goes again.
Employing the surfboard this time to keep Juventud grounded, to keep him on the mat.
I think that's a great move by Sabin's part right now to try to get control of this match. He wants it there for a second. Get control of it again.
Again, the fans with the staccato hand clap appreciate the effort of both of these wrestlers. To the corner, Juventud catches him. Can he drop back?
He's got
He
it.
did!
He's got him. Dude! No!
Sabin's leg strength saved him that time.
where it's about dignity. And they want to take the other man's dignity from him. And what other way? Just like Samson, as you can see, the scissors there and the shears. Just like Samson. To take away his strength, he had to cut off his hair. And that's what it's down to. And like we said, somebody will be bald tonight.
You know, historically in professional wrestling, the purpose of a hair match twofold. Number one, to settle a long-standing rivalry, just like the blood feud between Raven and Shane Douglas. And number two, humiliate your opponent. Take his pride, take his dignity, and that's what happens tonight when one of these two men gets their head shaved.
They're just staring each other eye to eye right here, trying to measure each other up and down.
You know,
there's no fear in either one of these men, Mike. That we know.
In all my years in wrestling, I've witnessed some incredible hair matches. I first remember seeing a masked wrestler named the Destroyer in Los Angeles beat the legendary Gorgeous George. He shaved Gorgeous George's famous blonde locks. It was one of Gorgeous George's final matches ever. This was in the early 60s. I can remember in Mexico seeing Conan defeat Jake the Snake Roberts in Tijuana, Mexico, and shave his head bald. Think back, I think it was WrestleMania 3, Roddy Piper, Adrian Adonis, with Piper winning that maybe most famous of all, most high-profile hair match. And here we go, Raven and Douglas, hair versus hair.
This is not just going to be a physical battle, Mike. This is going to be a psychological war between these two. Any edge that they can get, they know each other backwards and forwards. There's nothing that the one's going to do that the other hasn't seen before. So it's a matter of getting the edge and taking control, Mike.
And taking control is what Raven does. Sending Douglas out to the floor, but Douglas avoiding any further contact from Raven. Coming back into the ring as we see the close-up right here on our broadcast table. The scissors, the shears, and the mirror. Douglas rings out the arm of Raven, but left himself wide open, exposed himself, and Raven took advantage of the opening, dropping him down to the mat, connecting with a big right hand to the jaw.
It's like Raven almost let him set himself up for it. Just waited. When he got turned around, it came flying.
Don, I'm just getting word from the back. Don Callis has demanded Jeff Jarrett in the ring next week for a one-on-one showdown.
Oh, I gotta see that. You gotta be kidding me.
I mean, I know.
Don Callis challenged Jeff Jarrett to a one-on-one showdown?
That's the word. I just got it from the back.
Talk about power going to your head.
TNA management consultant Don Callis. Wow.
Jarrett will kill him.
Douglas sent in to the steel safety rail by Raven, and Raven is there ready for him as he comes off the safety rail, drops him another right hand.
I'll tell you what I love about this match. It's not going to be anything like we just saw with Jerry Lynn and AJ Styles. This is going to be an all-out war. It's going to be beautiful in its simplicity, and it is going to be an all-out war.
Back to basics is what you're talking about?
Yes.
It's an outright fight is what it is. This matchup, not about executing high-risk moves. This matchup is about finding...
It's about pride.
Who can dig down the deepest? Who can fight through pain? Who can fight through punishment? And here in the early going, Raven is in charge.
It's also about humiliation.
Raven, steel chair in hand, delivers it to the back of Shane Douglas, actually to the front of Shane Douglas. Raven gonna follow up the advantage.
Here we go.
Positions the chair in place. Charges at Douglas. Drops down with the leg right across the chair. He had the chair right across the face of Douglas.
I'll tell you what, Mike, it looked like Raven might have even slipped a little bit, or he'd have connected that head on.
Look at that. Using one of the fans here at the TNA Asylum to hold the steel chair. Drives Douglas again face first in. And
Using another fan. Well, Raven has a way of communicating with this crowd. There's no doubt he's the favorite.
Unofficial members of Raven's gallery out here helping him against Douglas.
Douglas trying to grab the garbage can, and Raven just takes it right out of his hand.
I think Douglas was just going to try and use the garbage can to steady himself, maybe to get back up to his feet, and Raven took advantage of it and threw the trash can right in his face again.
Get him, Raven. Get him. Referee Andrew Thomas trying to get some semblance of order here, but I don't see it happening, Mike.
You know what? Good call by Andrew Thomas, giving these two men the leeway out here as they fight out in the TNA Asylum. Let's settle the score once and for all. Let's find out who gets their head shaved bald. Is it going to be Raven or Douglas?
Not only that, though, if he did try to stop it out there, that crowd would tear him apart limb from limb, Mike. They came to see a hair versus hair match, and that's what they're going to get.
Raven follows up the advantage. The beating that he just administered to the franchise Shane Douglas out in the crowd at the Asylum, and now throws him back into the ring. Douglas able to reverse him off into the ropes.
Oh, he's got him.
Raven ducks the clothesline, hooks on the Cobra Clutch. You know what? I talked to Raven earlier. He said he had a phone conversation this week to try and perfect this move. He was talking to Mark Lewin, the Purple Haze, trying to get Mark Lewin's advice on the Cobra Clutch, and Raven has it cinched in. Trying to wear down the franchise Shane Douglas. This is one of those moves that, as the move progresses, the blood in the head of Shane Douglas is cut off because of the Cobra Clutch. You see him drop down to a knee. Now trying to get back up to a vertical base, trying to fight it off.
He had to, Mike. He had no choice. But Raven goes right back.
Gonna go for the DDT, gonna go for the Raven effect that time.
Douglas still dropped to the ground. Good move. Oh, and he sends Raven out of the ring.
Caught him with a drop toe hold as Raven charged toward Douglas. And after the drop toe hold, Raven, the momentum as he charged toward Douglas, sent him out to the arena floor. Douglas now trying to take control out on the floor.
Well, he tried to put Raven into the steel steps, but Raven got his hands up there to block it.
Yeah, Raven stopped him, but Douglas able to answer back. A couple of shots to the head. Has Raven at this point in time in trouble outside, and Raven trying to fight back. Couple of lefts, rocked him. Oh, back first. The back of Shane Douglas, sent into the steel safety rail. And now Raven takes Douglas and drives him right into the steel steps. Just what we expected. The brutality that we've seen between these two, nothing less than we expected as Raven follows up.
Raven, Mike, seems to me, has been in more control in this match than Shane Douglas. He's just methodically just taking his time and controlling the match the way he wants it. Taunting him here.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Shane Douglas' head.
I think he's probably had 90% of this match, and again, we talked about it earlier, the latitude, the leeway from referee Andrew Thomas. He's letting him fight. And again, head first. Raven sends Douglas into the steel steps. Look at Douglas.
He is just gushing out of his forehead right here as Raven in total control.
Face first. Raven.
Oh, Douglas far off.
Douglas stops him just as Raven was going to drive him face first right here to the broadcast table.
Raven went to the well one time too often there as Douglas thought about grabbing the scissors right there and realizes it's not time for that.
Douglas now back to the offensive. Drives Raven into the ring apron. Follows up. Repeated shots to the head. Oh, wow.
Man.
Did you hear the impact?
Oh,
Did you hear the impact of that?
Just slammed his head right there on the steps. Was he yelling at you?
How could you tell?
Oh, you had blood spewing out there. Oh, there you see. Oh, as he sees the cut opened up on Raven, Shane Douglas just grinds his face right in it.
Not as if it's opened up enough.
Look at that.
Douglas repeated shots to the head of Raven.
And he's taunting the fans even, showing them Raven's blood.
The physicality, the brutality continues in this hair versus hair showdown. Douglas rolls Raven back into the ring. Douglas out of the corner, going to charge at him. Snaps him over head first and neck first.
Somehow the momentum has turned in this match as Shane Douglas has got control right here, Mike. But we've seen Raven defy all odds many times.
Mid-ring, abdominal stretch applied by the franchise Shane Douglas. Quickly reversed. And Raven going to
go back to the Cobra Clutch just momentarily before he's caught with an elbow.
Oh, it's almost like Shane Douglas has just got new life here. The franchise is, whoa! That's how quickly he can turn, though.
Hip toss takeover breaks the abdominal stretch, but you're right. It's almost as if seeing the blood of Raven flow has turned things around for Shane Douglas. Raven try and stay one step ahead of him. Going to try and put the abdominal stretch on Douglas, and he's able to catch.
Oh, Douglas just flung him over the ropes.
He hip tossed him over the ropes, and I think Raven made contact. I think his body crashed into the ring apron on the way down to the floor.
Man, it's almost like you said, Shane Douglas has just got some kind of strength there from seeing the sight of Raven's blood. And
the adrenaline rush here for Shane Douglas has turned the complexion of this match in his direction. Back into the ring. Is Douglas going to go for a can?
Well, he's got his hand on the ropes, and smartly Andrew Thomas won't let him have the counts. But he's just, look at that, adding insult to injury as he grinds the knee in Raven's neck.
Using the ring ropes for extra leverage. The franchise Shane Douglas. Oh my God.
He's like, you can see the adrenaline. I mean, he's throwing up in the ring.
Well, that's how physical this match is. Pin attempt by Raven, and Douglas amazingly, despite vomiting during the match, Douglas is able to avoid the pin. That shows you how physical. That shows you how much guts. That shows you how much courage these two men have.
Whoa. I'll tell you what, Raven hopefully will see that and seize the advantage.
Raven going to try and seize that advantage. Drops out here to the arena floor. Picks up the steel chair.
Oh, look at you seeing Shane Douglas' right hand. I swear he's got a steel chain he took out of his boots. Yes, he did.
Nailed him with the steel chain, too.
Oh, he threw it away. Andrew Thomas didn't see it. Oh, is he setting him up or what?
Raven got the shoulder up after being hit in the head with a steel chain. Reversal now into the ropes.
Oh, and he dropped Shane Douglas right in it.
Drop toe hold. Face first goes down. Far leg torn. Pin attempt. No. Only a 2 count.
Oh, man, Mike, it has been back and forth. No one person can seem to get just enough of advantage to take it over. Oh, Raven again puts him into the chair.
Went for the bulldog charge down the corner. Don't know if he made great contact that time with the chair or not. And as a result, Douglas is able to avoid the pin and escape again at 2. Reversal now. Douglas shoots him off. Raven ducks the clothesline. What a super kick. He took his head off with the super kick.
Did you see how he measured it up there? It was almost like he didn't look like he even had
Pin
enough room.
attempt. Here's 1. Here's 2.
Oh, wait a minute.
What the?
Slash.
Slash pulled the referee out.
Oh, Raven just got ripped off. I mean, this match was
Raven
over.
had him.
This match was over, Mike.
Raven had him beat. Raven had the 3 count.
I'm so tired of this. That Douglas can't take Raven on one-on-one. Look at this.
Mid-ring collision. He went for the bulldog again. Contact made. Slash down. Referee Andrew Thomas down.
We saw this when Raven had to take on AJ Styles. He had to try to defeat all odds. Every time you turn around,
here comes Sin, one of the other members
with a super kick.
One of the new members of the Disciples of the Church, Father James Mitchell's team, and now Sin and Slash putting the boots to him. Now what?
This is just wrong, Mike, today.
This was the way we were going to settle it. One-on-one, man versus man.
Oh, every time. It's like, it's just almost like the jealousy that they feel for Raven. The hatred they feel for Raven. They can't let it go. They can't just let Raven and Shane deal it on their own.
Father Mitchell's disciples Slash and Sin putting the 2 tables into the ring, and now holding Raven. Referees down, referees out, and Douglas with...
Right, here comes Julio.
Here comes the gathering.
CM Punk, they're both in the ring.
Julio De Niro, CM Punk, members of Raven's gathering coming from the back.
Well, finally, though, Raven got somebody to come to his aid. Oh, that's Julio takes Slash out.
That's the way.
Takes out Sin.
That's the way to even it out.
That's right, make it back to one-on-one.
And the gathering have cleared the disciples from the ring as they battle up the ramp. franchise positioning one of the wooden tables in the ring. Raven fighting him up.
Raven's got it.
Spiked him, dropped him with the DDT. Hooks a leg.
Here goes.
Pin one. Here's two. Here's shoulder got
How
up.
is Douglas doing this? He's fighting off fatigue. He's fighting off nausea. He's fighting off sheer adrenaline. But Raven gonna try to put an end to this.
Raven now. From the middle rope.
Oh.
Now gonna go up top. Gonna try and superplex him through the table.
Oh! Douglas threw him into the table.
Douglas reverses
Here
through
we
the
go.
table.
1, 2, no!
Incredible! Raven digs down deep this time, and Raven gets a shoulder up at 2.
The good news is, Mike, it's back to man on man. Let's settle this right.
Douglas positioning another table. Referee Thomas getting the table that's been broken out of the way. You're right, Don. This is the way to settle it one-on-one between these two without that kind of interference. We don't need that crap.
No.
Let's settle this man against man.
He thought he had Raven. Look at this.
DDT through the table,
Into the
my
table.
God.
Here it is.
Here's one. Here's two. Here's what? Did he have him? The lights out. What the hell? What the hell? Raven had him.
Mike, it's over.
Raven had him. No, I never heard the bell. The lights out. The lights out at the asylum. Raven had him pinned. Raven hit him with the DDT through the table.
What? The mystery man.
Oh my God! It's Vampiro!
Oh, man. This is just wrong.
Vampiro's the mystery man. Referee Thomas is laid out.
Oh, you SOB. Oh.
Vampiro, the international superstar from Mexico with the MLL, with Puerto Rico with IPA. No! way! No way!
The winner of the match, the franchise, Douglas.
If Vampiro was the mystery man, we've been wanting to know who it was for months. It was Vampiro all this time.
Mike, though, this is wrong. There's no way they can allow this. Hopefully the referees, security, they cannot allow this to be, his hair to be cut, Mike.
I mean, I wouldn't even blame Raven if he refused.
No, he can't do it.
How could you blame him even if Raven refused?
That was not.
How do you like us now, Asylum? Welcome to your destiny, Raven!
Don't let him do it, Raven.
How do you like your hero now?
Look at Raven.
West! I told you
You didn't earn it. Oh, no.
They're shaving his head.
No, they're not.
Douglas.
This is just wrong,
It's your
Mike.
destiny, it's your hero's destiny!
Douglas made a deal with the devil.
Mike, this is just wrong.
Vampiro, the franchise, and the
How do you
devil.
like it, Raven?
They just delivered Raven.
Come on!
Holy
Cheer
cow.
for your hero now!
They just delivered him straight to hell.
Mike, this is the wrong type of humiliation. I can't take it. I can't even watch it, Mike. This is wrong.
Don West throwing down his headsets. Damn it, I don't blame you, Don. I don't blame you. And now, putting the mirror up, forcing Raven to look at his own image, his head-shaped ball.
At your destiny!
This is BS. This sucks. I've lost my objectivity, and I don't give a damn.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is sanctioned by the National Wrestling Alliance in cooperation with Total Nonstop Action. When the bell rings, the man in charge, TNA official, Mr. Andrew Thomas. And now, ladies and gentlemen, from the world-famous TNA Asylum in Music City, USA, it's time for your main event of the evening. Introducing, first of all, the challenger. He weighs in at 312 pounds from Austin, Texas. Tonight, he attempts to make it 4 times into the record books as the NWA heavyweight champion of the world, please let me welcome the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
Just an amazing story. Dusty had retired for several years in the 90s. My broadcast partner in WCW, can he write yet another chapter in the history books tonight?
Introducing, being accompanied to the ring by Trinity and Vince Russo. He weighs in at 215 pounds and hails from Gainesville, Georgia. Since June 11th, 2003, he is the undefeated, undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
You're drunk!
Get Russo out of my face!
Goodness, the alcohol is just, the stench of the alcohol is unbelievable.
Oh, God.
He's embarrassing AJ.
He's embarrassing everybody associated with TNA. This guy is managing the world's heavyweight champion.
The only thing I can think of a positive of this is that AJ Styles is going to be so ticked off and mad about it that he might be able to vent that anger and take it out on Dusty Rhodes in the ring.
There's no positives to this at all. Just receiving word from the back, trying to get an update on Raven's condition, and we understand that Raven has been taken to an emergency room an emergency room here in Nashville, obviously suffering from throat injuries.
Well, they hung him again. If it wasn't for Punk and Julio, they could have killed him, and you know that's what Father Mitchell had in mind. Mike, I'm sorry, but you got Vince Russo sitting right in front of you on the table.
Yeah, I apologize if my focus and my concentration is lost. But I've got Russo with his brown bag. Oh, God.
What a crazy start to a title match.
You know, I had a long conversation with Dusty tonight, and Dusty laid out his game plan for me. He said, pretty simple. I need to ground AJ Styles, because let's face it, that's AJ's best offensive moves, his high risk, his high flying tactics. And I think it would be pretty honest to say if Dusty cannot keep him grounded, it's going to be a long night for the American Dream.
I'll tell you what, though, this is one thing that AJ wants to avoid, and that's clinches like this. That's any chance where Dusty Rhodes can get his arms around AJ, use his weight to his advantage, take the air out of AJ Styles. AJ has got to stay airborne. He's got to stay out of his clutches.
You know, AJ Styles was 1 year old when Dusty first won the NWA title belt in 1979. Heck, many members of our TNA roster weren't even alive when Dusty won the belt for the first time.
The crowd fully behind the American Dream. Oh, AJ, though, notice how he's taking the kicks right to the legs.
Yeah, and let's also be honest about this. That's one of Dusty's problems. Bad knees. Has been for years. But he's got heart.
And he wants a fourth NWA World Championship.
Knife edge chops in the corner. Dream follows up. Whoa, just grabbed him around the neck and tossed him all the way across the ring. Boom! Elbow driven to the skull. The back of the head of Styles drives him down.
Dusty Rhodes. For those of you that are wondering what's wrong with Vince Russo when the camera shows him, folks, he's just flat out drunk and stoned tonight, I'm telling you. Man, why did you get a whiff of that alcohol when he was over here?
Impact by the Dream.
Look at this.
Sends Styles out to the floor. There you see Russo and Trinity. Trinity trying to hold back Russo with his baseball bat.
You know, that's something that Dusty and AJ have to do, is just block Vince Russo out of their minds somehow. This is for the title.
Whoa!
It smacked him right over the rail.
Methodical offense by the Dream, but incredibly effective. The knife edge chopped. He had him teetering up on the rail, and Dusty just having his way with Styles. Oh! Well, that's one way to ground him. Sent him shoulder first right into the steel, right into the safety rail. And Dusty
Right into the top of the rail.
right out here in the crowd at the Asylum. Dusty's going to go out among the people, in the public, if you will. to take Styles and drive him face first into one of the ringside chairs.
Well, he's following his game plan like to perfection. Talk about grounding, AJ. Grounding him into the crowd, into the concrete. The crowd that is fully behind Dusty Rhodes.
You hear the chant. They're on their feet at the TNA Asylum. Supporting the dream. Cheering Dusty. Styles stopped him that time. Out of camera range, and now Styles continues his assault. Repeated shots to the head of the dream.
You know, something that AJ's got to do is he has to realize he's not facing a legend today. He's just facing another competitor that wants his title.
Dusty in trouble. Styles. Jackhammer shots. Repeated rights. You're not kidding. Right into the head of Dusty Rhodes. Oh my God. And Dusty's been split open. Dusty's forehead bleeding.
Oh, and AJ Styles is taking advantage of it. Just one after another. He sees the opportunity.
Look at this. Rapid fire.
This isn't a boxing match. This has become a street fight.
Well, you know, Dusty referred to a boxing match. George Foreman, near the age of 50, defeating 26-year-old Michael Moore to win the WBA and IBF boxing championships. And the dream, gonna try and mount a comeback. That could be step one. Oh boy.
What, Dusty, wide open.
I mean, think of the vision problems that Dusty's gonna have as well. The blood flowing down into his eye. Oh, a little smash mouth of his own. Dusty takes the chair, rifles it right into the head, right into the face of Styles.
And he sits down to take him a little breather. Hey, smart move.
Opportunity to regroup for Dusty here.
He knows he can't win this match outside of the ring, so you might as well get rested up a little bit because AJ Styles is in such good shape. Dusty's gonna need all of his physical faculties.
This really now has boiled down to the wills of both of these individuals.
Look at the
Styles
difference.
fights back. Styles connects. Big overhand right to the head of Rhodes. Driving that right hand directly into the cut on Dusty's head.
I'll tell you what, it's a different AJ Styles than we've ever seen. This is an AJ that just, he's not even trying to wrestle at this point. It's just one blow after another, and that's no open hand. Those are closed fists. Just one blow repeatedly after another. He's not let up, Mike.
Well, you know what? Oh, and look at this. One after the other. Right hands into the open wound, into the cut of Dusty.
That right eye of Dusty is going to be closed here momentarily, and you can see Dusty having a hard time keeping his feet. I mean, how many times has he hit his head guard? Oh, it's AJ. Unbelievable.
Again, punch after punch. To the head of Rhodes, who gets up and look at this. Dusty standing, blocked it, bionic elbow.
Think about this too, Mike. What's going through AJ Styles' head right now? He's just rained blow after blow after blow on Dusty, and Dusty still finds a way to come back.
Styles futilely trying to punch at Rhodes. Dusty caught him with a right to the jaw that sent Styles down to a knee.
I guarantee you there's nothing that AJ Styles has thrown at Dusty Rhodes that he hasn't seen many, many times before.
Dusty Rhodes, 3 times NWA World's Heavyweight Champion, looking for number 4.
Looks like he's getting a second win right here, Mike.
Oh, that's what he needs. To mount a comeback, to get the offensive going, and
just rake the hands across the back.
Scratching across the back of Styles. Dusty to the corner. Dusty wounded, but sometimes when you're wounded, you can be at your most dangerous.
Well, like you say so many times, Mike, you have nothing to lose at that point. Dusty's actually, I believe, even being so wise in this match. Every chance he has an opportunity, he'll catch him a little breather and then come back for more.
No question, Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream, the sentimental favorite here. The crowd at the TNA Asylum trying to cheer him on, but you've got to ask the question. Does Dusty have enough left? Is there enough fuel left in the tank as Styles cranks back on the chin lock? Get him out of here.
You know what I want to know, Mike, is somebody get this drunk ass out of my face.
The reverse chin lock applied by Styles.
You know, Dusty's done this 3 times he's held this belt, Mike. What does Dusty need to prove today? What does he need to prove?
The crowd again showing their support for the Dream with the Dusty chants and Dusty digging down deep.
AJ giving it everything he's got.
Dusty looking for that rush of adrenaline. And Styles maintains the chin lock. Great ring positioning, dead center, middle of the ring.
Dusty's got to be close to losing his oxygen right here, Mike.
It's exactly right. Notice the way that those hands are positioned, just like you
Wait a
mentioned,
minute, look
the
at
oxygen being cut off.
He's somehow finding the strength.
Difficult time breathing, and referee Andrew Thomas has to check that as well.
Dusty's summoning up the strength from the crowd noise, from his past experiences. Oh, I don't know though, how long did you see the arms go limp at his
That's
side?
exactly right. Just when you get the feeling, just when you get the impression that the Dream is going to get up to a knee, Styles cranks back, cuts off the flow of oxygen.
Think about what this is going to do to Dusty, the pain that it's causing, the back of his neck.
He's up to a knee.
He's trying, Mike.
Dusty up to one knee.
He's giving it everything he's got.
Incredible! How does he do it up to a vertical base? Dusty up to both feet. Styles cranking on the side headlock. Dusty in a position
somehow
back.
trying to use his weight for the momentum.
Shoots him off into the ropes. Styles ducks the back clothesline. Cross body block.
Oh,
Pin.
no, 2.
No, still something left.
You could see there, Mike, where Dusty had so much taken out of him there by what AJ had done to him that even when he was trying to mount the comeback, he just fell short. I don't even know how he's still hanging in there.
How has he been able to survive this beating, this assault, this onslaught, and the champ goes to the mount and again repeatedly drives those rights to the head.
Not only has he had the lack of oxygen, he's had the loss of blood. You
Styles.
talk about him being wounded, Mike. He is a wounded animal. And there's AJ, but he misses.
He went high risk, and it didn't pay off, and he crashed onto his knee. Dusty up to his feet.
Oh, AJ Styles trying to go for a dramatic finish. Just cost himself greatly as he's in severe pain. And Dusty doesn't waste any time grabbing the leg.
He talked about it in his game plan, in his pre-match strategy when we had our conversation. He said he was going to try and work on the legs of AJ Styles to ground him and keep him grounded, and now Dusty takes him out.
Here he goes. Oh!
Wraps the leg, wraps the knee around the steel ring post.
That's what makes him such an incredible champion. He saw his advantage right there. We saw AJ grab and cringe and grab his knee, his leg. He knew right what he was going to do next, Mike. He went right for it. Look at this. Again,
Rhodes wraps the knee, wraps the leg around the steel post.
Filthy drunk Vince Russo trying to get involved and somehow pump AJ back up. Thank God Trinity's out here to kind of keep him away.
Now the question that we're going to answer. Can Dusty Rhodes follow up? Can he take advantage of the injured knee of AJ Styles? Gonna bring AJ out to the middle of the ring.
Look at the difference in the size of their legs. It takes 2 of AJ's legs to equal 1 of Dusty's. Look at this. He's like a Paul Bunyan standing over the...
Look at this!
He's got him!
Figure 4 leg lock!
Here it goes!
This is the move that was taught to Dusty Rhodes by the legendary Eddie Graham. Eddie Graham taught him this figure 4. Dusty used it to win his first ever major title when he beat the Assassin for the Florida heavyweight title. And he's got it cinched in.
Look how he's hyperextending the knee too, Mike! AJ's in such pain, not just from the submission hold itself, but from the pain in the leg. He's got to be seeing his heavyweight championship belt fading away.
Possibly slipping away.
AJ fighting, grabbing the referee, grabbing anything.
Referee Andrew Thomas flung out to the floor by Styles while Dusty maintains the figure four leg lock that allowed him to beat Tully Blanchard to win the World's TV
AJ
title.
was tapping out, but the referee
He
wasn't
was.
in the ring to see it.
I saw it, you saw it, but there's no referee.
AJ tapped out.
Dusty should be the champ.
He tapped out.
Styles tap. Andrew, oh God, baseball bat shot. Styles tapped.
He tapped 4 times.
We all saw it, the world saw it.
But Andrew Thomas didn't see it. He didn't see the blow from the bat to the back of the legs either. I didn't think he could fall the mighty oak, but he did.
Well, he used a baseball bat.
Like, AJ is so desperate right now, he would use anything. Look at how he's favoring that left leg.
Styles slow to get to his feet as well. Russo motioning for Styles to go high risk. I'm not sure if that's a good idea.
He can't go high risk. Vince Russo has no idea what he's doing. AJ knows
Styles is
better.
not going to do it.
He's got
Turnabout's
fair play. Here he goes.
Styles turns down the high risk move. Instead, he wants to beat Dusty the old school way.
And he's working on Dusty's leg. The leg he hit with the bat.
Figure four leg lock. Russo just fell down trying to help leverage the figure four. Oh God, figure four locked in by Styles.
AJ using the ropes, using every bit of leverage that he can. The sad part is AJ already tapped out earlier. But it doesn't matter now, folks.
Referee didn't see it, and now he's got the figure four on the Dream. And now he's using the ropes for leverage. Oh God, Dusty just passed out.
The winner of the match, and still
NWA champion!
Oh, this is...
You know what? The Dream never tapped out.
No.
Dusty never submitted. He just passed out from the pain. And Styles remains NWA World's Heavyweight Champion. What an incredible effort. What a gallant drive by the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Hell, he had him beat on. He had him tapping.
Won the match.
He had him tapping.
If you'll think about it, though, AJ was wise enough. He knew he was getting ready to tap out. He grabbed that referee, flung him out of the ring. Saved his belt, saved his championship.
2 weeks in a row. You humiliated the champion.
You're humiliating yourself, you drunken
Now,
fool.
it's my turn. I want to whip his bare ass, AJ, just like he did you. Get his ass in the middle of the ring.
Oh, come on.
Oh, AJ, show some class here. Show some class.
How can you even use the word class in the same sentence with Russo?
Dusty's got a bottle in his hand.
No, he's got Russo's beer bottle. That's what he's got.
Go at your own risk.
You drunk.
I'd like to see him
Be a man.
bust Russo over the
Come
head
on.
just to shut him up.
Come on, Dusty. You want to spank people?
He's talking about being
Come on,
a
AJ.
man. Good Lord.
They've got him cornered. Russo
Come on, AJ.
with the belt, whipping it at Dusty.
You can tell AJ's got reservations. He's got reservations about doing this, but
Oh,
somehow
God.
Russo still got the control over him.
Oh, God, enough
Come
already.
on.
This is sickening.
You've kept your belts. You don't need to embarrass a legend like this, and the security comes in.
Black shirt security trying to intervene.
Oh, AJ just lost it, knocked the referee down.
No.
Oh, here comes Siaki,
Oh, God.
ECMO.
Sonny Siaki, the 400-plus pounder
Bring his
ECMO,
ass in the middle of the ring.
tossing black shirt security out to the floor. And damn them!
Somebody come out and rescue Dusty. He's got no one to help him, Mike. No one to help him.
Here comes help. Here comes Harris. Here
AMW.
comes Storm from the back. Thank God. Harris and Storm trying to counter Siaki and ECMO.
Just at the last moment.
God, fortunately for Dusty, Dusty and all of us AMW to the ring, and that's the way you clean house.
Well, I've always said that AMW stands for tradition, and Dusty Rhodes is tradition,
Oh
and
no!
AJ
Styles,
just screamed.
baseball bat shot again!
Right into Wildcat Harris's midsection. Think of the internal injuries he's going to suffer from that.
Oh no, AMW tossed out, and here's the numbers game again.
Somebody stop this.
Now what?
Trinity.
Oh, come on.
Siaki.
Take off his pants.
No.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
Take off his pants.
They've gone way too far. Damn you,
Nobody
Russo.
wants to see this.
Russo, you've gone over the...
Wait a minute.
Jeff
I
Jarrett.
thought he left the building.
Come on, Jeff. Here he is.
Jarrett's got a steel chair in his hand. I mean, Dusty Rhodes took his title shot.
Here he comes.
Oh!
He's coming to Dusty's aid.
Is he ever? Repeated shots with the steel chair.
Oh,
goes
he
Ekbo
just
down.
leveled Ekbo.
And then
He's not going to do it to Dusty.
he had the steel
I
chair.
tried for 1 year to get you back on my side, you stupid son of a bitch. And you just won't listen. So, Jeff, it's over from here on in. And what that means, October 22nd, no NWA title for you. I'll make sure of it.
What?
Oh, Russo's just
Dumb son
drunk,
of a bitch.
talking out of his ass.
October 22nd, that's the date of Jarrett's title match. That's the one he was promised by Eric Watts, the director of Authority. Wait a minute, Dusty's asked for the mic.
All you want, stud. And I'm gonna repay you right here. Russo, you and your two goons next week, right here, against me and my two boys right here. We'll kick some ass right here next week.
Dusty throwing out the challenge. Russo says yes. Russo shaking his head. Yes, here comes Siaki. Here comes ECMO. We don't have to wait till next Wednesday.
They're going to
We
do
don't
it
have to
right
wait.
now.
We don't have to
Here
wait.
it comes.
It's next Wednesday. It's Dusty and AMW against Siaki, ECMO, and Russo. Wow, here we go.